Gypsy and traveller girls traditionally get married soon after they reach 16. But life before their wedding day is very different to that of most British children.
What you usually find with travellers is that they don't go to school past usually 11, 12. And if you talk to them, they say it's shameful. It's shameful to go to school. Traveller girls are primed from a young age to be homemakers. They are taught every way how to make a home and to bring up children.
On a site on the outskirts of Manchester, the Ward family are preparing for a special moment in the life of 8-year-old Mary.
Mummy, try it on, you see?
No!
Just try it on, so we can pick it from
Go on.
it. Look up at me. Oh, Mary.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
She is about to celebrate her first Holy Communion, and her mum, Anne-Marie, is putting together an outfit worthy of the occasion.
It's meant to be like the Cinderella, really, because it stands right out when you put it on up there, do you know what I mean?
And what's that?
Bag.
A bag for your money. You collect a lot of money, don't you, Mary, in your whole communion there?
Yeah.
So,
A
like
lot of money.
I'm not too sure of that.
What are they?
Seeds.
Cinderella shoes, Mary.
Cinderella seeds.
Like most young traveller children, Mary and her 10-year-old sister both still attend their local primary school, but it's unlikely they'll continue after that.
Do you think you're going to take your GCSEs?
What?
Do you think you'll take your GCSEs?
What?
GCSEs.
What?
Do you know what they are?
No.
What are you going to be when you're older?
Nothing, I'll stay at home, clean them up, learn to clean up.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Mary?
Like, Superstar and Cinderella.
Do you think you'll get to be Cinderella?
No.
Holy Communion is an important step on the road to becoming an Irish traveller woman, but there are also less glamorous rites of passage.
Mary, give me that spray quick! This one here, look!
Mother! Lindy!
Side to me, babe.
Mary! Windows! No, not that! Oh.
Today, Mary's cousin Sammy Jo is giving her a glimpse into her future responsibilities.
I have to try and learn how to clean up, and she's not even doing it proper, so I have to go over her. You just have to clean because, like, when you get married and, like, the place is not clean, you'll get talked about. People call you, like, you're a dirty clot and you can't clean up proper, that one. Keep away from her. The girl over there...
She's very dirty. Very dirty. She makes me sick.
But she's about 25 and she's not even married.
Not married, no one wants her.
Well, no one can have her because she's scandalised.
No, how could you have that dirty?
Oh my
Sign her in the
God.
morning time, you get sick.
She has a kid and everything, and she's not even married.
While the girls clean from an early age, the boys follow more manly pursuits.
Go on, Ruben, don't let him hit you, Ruben.
Would you clean up, or would you help to clean up?
That would be £1 million.
If he cleaned up, I'd call him a sissy myself. I don't allow him to. That's gay. So you definitely don't clean up.
So would people actually think he was gay if he
Yeah,
was to clean
yeah.
up?
If a boy was to clean up at any age, they would be classed like that, yeah.
Is there anything worse than that?
No.
One, two, three.
Romany gypsies Alice Smith and Angel Stanley are best friends. At 12 and 13 years old, they spend much of their time together, often enjoying traditional gypsy pursuits.
Is it scary being on the back of that?
A little thing, yeah.
It's not.
Always get a little thing more than a big one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we must look. Wait, look. Alice, hold still. Steady. Wait, boy, wait. Steady.
You love us. Oh, my God, I'm going down the drain. I can't jump up. I'm jumping up.
and we were at the curb, and the wheel would have went backwards, and would have stopped at all.
Alice fell off the wheels. I did jump off the wheels. Anyway, we got it to stop, but it was out of control.
The girls divide their time between Alice's site and Angel's house. Alice left school at 11, like many Gypsy girls.
Did you always know that you were going to finish school early?
Yeah.
How did you know?
I don't know, I was not allowed to go to secondary school.
Not allowed?
No, not allowed. My dad reckons if when you get, say if you get in the bus, you'll sit there smoking on the back of the bus. He reckons you'll get a boyfriend.
Do you think that's true though? Do you think you would have picked up bad habits from secondary school?
I do think I would have. I'm that type of person.
That kind of bird.
Angel is an exception to the rule.
She's a little schoolgirl.
She has decided to stay at school.
She really likes taking the mickey out of me, you know.
Does she always take the mickey out?
Yes, she does, all the time. She can sit there and watch TV.
I can do whatever I want at the
Yeah.
time.
And that whole time, and I'll be stuck in the classroom. I'm the one that come out with GCSEs, aren't I? GCSEs and the
I'm really
qualifications and
interested.
she ain't interested.
I got my dad for that.
It's the last day of the summer holidays. But while Angel will be going to school tomorrow, Alice will be going to work. The day of Mary's first Holy Communion has arrived.
Tell Annalise to go down next day, she's coming up. I'm meant to be there for 10:15.
Mary's grandmother has celebrated many Holy Communions before. She has 69 grandchildren and 49 great-grandchildren.
What did you wear for your communion?
Oh, God only knows. I was in the poor days. As long as you were clean and had a Holy Communion book and a rosary beads, that's all you wanted. Oh, Mary, 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 I like a princess.
Today's celebrations are an opportunity for all the children in the family to look their best.
Where did you learn to pose like that?
I learned to pose myself. I just keep trying to do different things.
What's holy lass, isn't she?
The rushed preparations are proving a little too much for Mary.
Get your tongue torn! Annalise, I'm Mary's life, I'm going to end up slapping you into it, right?
The communion service is already starting at the church, just under a mile away.
John boy!
Hold your foot, you proper.
Hold the foot.
Hurry up, Mary, come on. Whatever carries are getting in, get in.
Granny, come on, we've got to go.
Oh, it's 25 past. Late already, baby.
If they can't get to the church soon, Mary won't be able to take her Holy Communion.
Hopefully I'll still make it. Look, Mary, you've got to drink. Mary, you're hot. Annalise, I'm late. Look, Mary.
Mary and her family reach the church with only minutes to spare. But the ceremony is not to everybody's tastes.
It's a bit boring in there, so we walked out.
Eight-year-old Mary has moved back to the site for her communion celebration.
Mommy, but it's off next to me, mate.
Mary can be a princess today, but she is destined for life as a homemaker, like the females in her family.
I mix things, look. This is my bucket that I mix, look. You like that, Mary? It's
I usually diamonds everything, mostly diamonds everything.
While the girls show off their dance moves, it's the boys who are particularly enjoying themselves. For Mary's 12-year-old cousin Amos, it's a well-earned day off.
Finished school when I was 10. Well, 10.
And what do you do now?
What? Me, I go out working with my dad.
What kind of stuff do you do?
Roofing. Painting the roofs, putting fascias and soffits up.
How much do you get paid?
Me, £50. Sometimes I get 100.
And do you go to school?
Yeah.
He's only 9. He's finishing it in a couple of months.
And what are you going to do in a couple of months?
Working.
A family celebration is also a chance for the boys to indulge in a traveller practice known as camp cruising.
What kind of things do you like driving?
Lorries mostly, or jeeps. You just drive like careful on like bits of ground what you stay on fields and stuff. It's not really harm, can it?
Take.
What did I hit?
Did you just hit something?
No, I hope not. That's all I've got to do now is learn to read. You got to be able to do a fairy test when it comes to it, innit? And that's it. I'm going.
Mary is glad to be out of her impractical dress for now, but she's already looking forward to taking her next step as a traveller woman.
When's the next time you'll get to wear a big dress?
At my 17 or 16. When I get married, I get married.
200 miles away, 13-year-old Angel is on her way to school for the first time after the holidays.
Young girls today are all getting married and relying on their, fathers and their husbands. I don't want to do that. I want to rely on myself to have my own money.
Angel's best friend Alice doesn't go to school, but they keep in touch with each other throughout the day.
Alice just broadcasted, "Unlucky for you, school children. I hope you had a nice time off, ha ha ha," and a big smiley face.
As Angel is driven to school, 12-year-old Alice is gearing up for work at her dad's horse market.
Well, I started driving motorbike first. So I started driving them. I was about 7.
Today she is collecting money on the gate with her 7-year-old brother, Mickey, and family friend, Bubs.
What do you reckon of school, mate?
It's bloody shit.
Yeah, as long as you can get off, as long as you can read and write, I think you ain't got to go to school after, because not many jobs like people get qualifications but never use them. What do you need qualifications for?
When are you at school, Mickey?
He's meant to go today.
No, why not? Tomorrow I'm going to school, actually.
No, it's not. It's like...
Do you help Mickey with his homework?
You don't help me, Laura.
You know, Mick, whenever don't tell lies.
I'll get someone to do my homework and I don't do it and then make it was me.
Alice descends from the oldest Gypsy family in the area, and her horse trader father, Jimmy, is keen that she maintains Gypsy traditions.
Tell Bubs come and harness this up. When they're at the age of 12 or 13, I don't think that they need to have any more schooling. I think there was more to be learned by coming with me and the family and learning our culture and our way of life. If she can go out and learn how to take a job and earn a couple of quid, I'm not saying she's going to earn millions, but as long as she can help fend for herself, that's all I ask from her. I can't ask no more.
Get me Bubs' food. Bubs' food. Bubs' food.
On this traveller site in Hertfordshire, Santana Casey lives with her mixed Irish traveller and Romany Gypsy family.
This is my 2 cousins, Patrick and Mikey. That's my little sister, the one in the red checky shirt. That's my cousin Dawn, that's my little cousin Jean. That's my cousin Jim, he's the oldest grandson of all the boys. That's my cousin Angel, but we've been together since we're 3, we're more like best friends. That's my other second cousin, that's brother and sister. Say hello.
Hi.
At 15, she helps care for the younger children in her family.
I make sure the girls is girly and the boys ain't wild. And the boys don't hit girls. And the girls don't hit the boys.
And you're right. That's what you do. You're a dog. No, yeah, you do.
In 2 months' time, Santana will be turning 16 and is planning to celebrate her coming of age.
So what's going to change then when you turn 16?
No, not much change. It's just that I get a bit more freedom.
You're able to drive me shops and everywhere.
I can't because I'm not 17.
So you can pretend you're 17.
Santana spends most of her time at home on the site.
I finished school about, I think it's about 3 years now. I didn't like the way the boys and girls got on under. I was bullied because I wouldn't become a part of the gangs where he took drugs and that.
What was that? You just put in the water?
Bleach. You have to do a kitchen with a lot of bleach because everyone's mouth's been around everything. I mean, Nan knows that not to bring anyone in when I'm cleaning up. Because when, like, you're trying to clean up one end of the chalet, when you got the other end done, especially the kitchen, can you make a cup of tea, please? Make another cup of tea, another one. So what I tend to do is I'll put mixtures. I put, like, salt, pepper, vinegar, spice, whatever's in the press and powder, I will actually throw into the tea, so no one lacks me for another one.
For her upcoming birthday, Santana will be freed from her domestic duties for 1 day. Her family are throwing an extravagant birthday celebration in the form of an American-style Sweet 16 party. Today, her Aunt Doll is helping with the invitations.
Put down on the 11th of November because people get confused when it says 11 next month. So just put 11th of November.
I didn't, they just don't look at it and they just keeps asking me, when is it and where is it?
Write it in capital letters.
It's all in capital. Watch. Look. There and there.
I gotta go, yeah? I'll get the material for your flowers. And I'll see you later, yeah?
See ya.
Don't forget to clean up either.
I never did hear of another travelling girl having a Sweet 16. Maybe one, but it's not going to be as big as mine. Like, my party's going to be like a wedding compared to hers.
Unlike most of her friends, Romany Gypsy Angel is still at school. But it isn't easy being the only gypsy in the classroom.
What's the worst anyone said to you?
You know, pikey and gypsy sclam and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, calling me a pikey is just like calling a black person a nigger or a Indian or whether from that background a paki. It's just exactly like that. Obviously, you are going to get racism. And my mum and dad always taught me, anything, anyone hurts you, hurt them back. But that's how I'm being brought up. It's not what anyone else should do, it's what they've been brought up like. Are you timing it? Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Despite the difficulties of school life, Angel isn't ready to ditch the uniform.
I want to stay at school. I don't want to be like all the others that get married, have to sit at home, look after the children. I want to do something with my life. I don't want to be one of those people that, you know, wastes their life doing what everyone else does.
While Angel is in class, best friend Alice is at home with her siblings. At only 12 years old, she's already helping to look after the children.
What do you do all day then?
It depends. I wake up. I'll either get ready or clean up first. I let my mum and the children get them dressed and get them ready. I've got 5 sisters and 1 brother.
So it's all girls except for Mickey?
Yeah, that's why they're so spoiled.
Watch it!
Bring your phone off!
Who's the best rider out of you and your sisters?
Me.
How long have you been riding one of these?
Ever since I was 3.
At the end of the day, Alice is joined by Angel, who's returned from school.
What did you actually do at school today? The sharpening pencils ready.
My sharpening pencils, and I got all my stationery, my scientific calculator,
if I went to school, you know, I wouldn't know what to do.
It's laugh, really, isn't it?
Well, sat there writing pen and paper, my name's Angel Bo Stanley.
Did you miss each other today?
Yeah, no.
While the girls relax, Alice's brother Mickey still has work to do.
You don't see many 7-year-olds doing that, do you?
Gypsy boys are expected to follow in the family business and are trained at an early age to become the new breadwinners.
Basically, watch what I've done, and he's taught himself. Tip me some of that up there, Mick, on that other heap of dirt up there, yeah? I want him to learn things that are going to earn him a living when he gets older. And from what I can see now, he's only 7 years old. He can do most jobs what a 25-year-old man can do.
15-year-old Santana is making a 400-mile round trip to order a bespoke outfit from dressmaker Thelma Medine. Despite making thousands of dresses for traveller celebrations, Santana's Sweet 16 is an unfamiliar one for Thelma.
This is definitely the first one we've ever done for a traveller. We've never done a Sweet 16 before. We've done them for Liverpool girls, but not for a traveller.
Santana is being chaperoned by her grandmother Bridie and her Aunt Doll.
Have you got something in your head how you want your dress to be?
Like ultra neck.
Yeah.
Then it comes sweetheart.
Mhm.
Then really tight around the waist, and then sticking out 3/4 length.
Right.
But I want it really, really sticking
You
out.
want it really sticking out?
Yeah.
Well, it's not as little as you think, are you?
She's got the humps and bumps in the right place.
Yes, she has, hasn't she?
Is being 16 a big age in the traveller world?
Yeah, it is a big age. A lot of girls do get married. But 16 is very young for marriage. I don't know, I can't wait to turn 16. It's just the age where you know you're a teenager and you get a bit more freedom.
At the moment, Santana is allowed to spend 1 day a week away from her family and domestic duties.
When she becomes 16, she might be left off twice a week.
Oh, my God. I bet you're excited about that, aren't you? They're usually getting married at 16. They're usually thinking about their wedding, how many kids they're going to have and things like that, where she's, you know, thinking about this Sweet 16. I don't think it's going to give her any more freedom what she's thinking about. It's just another excuse for a party, I'd say.
Thelma Medine is putting the finishing touches to one of her biggest ever dresses. But it isn't for a wedding, or even a Sweet 16.
This is going to go down in history as the first prom dress that we've ever done for a traveller. But she still wants to stick to her roots and have the big dress and really ornate corset. She wants Barbie written on it. Her name's Casa, not Barbie, so obviously it's relation to the Barbie doll, right? So she wants that, and she wants it in pink.
The Barbie dress is for 16-year-old Irish traveller Casa Cassidy, who's planning her prom day with her friend April.
I love Barbie. Ever since I got me Barbie bag, and after then I saw the poster and I had to have that, and I saw the wedding and I had to have that.
There's not a bad thing about that.
How often do you go to school?
About 3 times a month, if that. Just depends really, like, if I don't go to school unless I actually get, like, forced into school by the teachers.
You didn't really like school that much. Why do you want to go to the prom?
Because it's with prom.
Because I want to get dressed. It's
Yeah.
an excuse to have a big dress.
Exactly.
It's like, I want this big dress because I know for a fact that I won't be getting married at, like, 16, 17, unless I find someone who's worth it.
With 1 month to go before the prom, Casa has travelled with her sister Lottie to see her dress for the very first time.
It's It's lovely for us to be doing a prom dress because it shows that they're not all leaving school or think that the school leaving age is 11 and 12.
I didn't even sleep that much actually last night. For excitement. Just scared, like I'm just excited, just nervous to see the dress.
What do you think?
I love it.
Come and have a look at the roses.
It's lovely.
What do you think your mates are going to say when they see that? Oh, look, you're all shaky.
Gonna try it on then.
Do you? Yeah. OK. Does she look like a princess?
A little Barbie.
A little Barbie, yeah.
Most people will be like, well, why she got a dress like that? And they'll probably think it's ridiculous, but I don't. Because this is what I want. I don't care what anyone else thinks.
Unlike most 15-year-olds, Santana left school 3 years ago, but she's put her Sweet 16 preparations on hold for a lesson with her home tutor.
This one here has good information about who's afraid of the big bad wolf, because they're bringing wolves back again, but now Scotland wants them back, and tigers and lions. Is it lynx? Them animals. I don't think it's good, because they're evil. They hate people.
The parents of children who fail to attend school can be imprisoned for up to 3 months. But many local authorities are satisfied as long as travellers have some home schooling.
We're looking at triangles. Construct triangle ABC.
Santana has 1 hour of tuition every week.
I have taught many travellers. They'll have problems with reading or writing. So often we have to re-engage the child in learning. So let's do a few of these exercises in the next bit in the book. Okay. I wish I could teach them all, but unfortunately I can't. There's not enough hours in the day.
That's not good. I've got about 14 sheets of work. That's evil. What am I going to use a triangle for?
Prom girl-to-be Casa is in exam week. But it's also Appleby Horse Fair, one of the most important events in the Gypsy calendar.
Do you have any GCSEs today?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I had one last year, but I just went Appleby instead.
Appleby is where many traveller girls meet their future husbands, and Casa is hoping to look the part.
I think the boys are looking for, like, a girl who's tanned and, like, long hair.
She uses the darkest colour. Sometimes not always right for a skin tone, if I can say that, but customer choice.
I feel loads better now I'm tanned.
After changing into something more suitable, Casa and her 14-year-old sister Lottie head to Appleby.
You learn stuff when you're travelling, and when you're in a classroom you can't learn that sort of stuff. Like, it's a totally different thing. Like on the road, it's a different life. But in schools you get taught about like Jewish and you get taught about Muslim and that, but you never get taught about like Gypsy, Roma, anything like that, or Irish travellers or anything.
Every year, hundreds of Gypsy and traveller children are taken out of school to attend Appleby Horse Fair.
It's like a nice week, a nice holiday for the kids and that, and see all the family, and that gives them a chance to meet everybody, do you know what I mean, who they've never seen for months.
We miss some school, but teachers, it's all right because we catch back up when we go back to school.
It's just a tradition to come every year with your family, isn't it?
We used to take 2 weeks off,
Sometimes 3.
Do you not think that you should have been in school during that time?
No.
You learn about your culture and just surrounded by your culture, and you can't learn this in school.
Santana has chosen to hold her Sweet 16 party in an Indian restaurant. The party starts in 24 hours, so she is organising the room layout with her grandmother Bridie.
This is where all you and your friends can sit. The old grunter's corner.
What is it?
The old grunter's corner. This is where all you can sit.
Do you mind being called an old grunter?
Why is that?
Because they're not fun. You have a big table there for the food.
Yeah.
They have the big long one for the younger boys and girls to sit down and chat. The DJ is going to be over here, like in that corner.
When it comes to traveller courtship, the restaurant has additional benefits.
It's a big grabbing spot. Not for me, for everyone else. But you can see it out the window. There's 2 actual car parks. There's one there and there's one here. But you'd be dragged out the doors at a fire exit and brought down to the car park. If I see it, I'm just going to peep out the window and just keep waving and laughing. I'll take a mugshot.
Santana has instructed cake maker Jill Broadfoot to make a 16-tier birthday cake, which will include an edible version of herself. 17-year-old traveller Noreen is helping Jill give it an authentic traveller look.
Spray tanning a girl's cake. Hey, you could do that to me if I'm going out in the night. Will that come off now? Well, don't you know it's not going to come off?
But a traveller-style Sweet 16 cake requires more than just a spray tan.
And then we've got another 10 tiers to go on that.
Wow.
The cake's going to be 12 foot altogether.
Yeah, about 12 foot.
Ish. And that's from the floor. And if it goes on a table, the table's usually 3 foot, so that's 15 foot.
Noreen stayed at school to improve her job options, but this made her the odd one out amongst her traveller friends.
It was mainly the embarrassment why I didn't like it. Coming home and I'm in school or all the young boys and girls knowing that, oh, she still goes to school, she's a schoolgirl. You know, but believe it or not, all them years of embarrassment actually paid off. Got all my exam results. I got a C in English, D's in ICT and maths, but I was all right at them. But science, I was no good. So I got an F in science.
Back in Newcastle, Irish traveller Casa still has one more exam to take before her prom.
I'm going to school to do my textiles exam.
And how do you feel about that?
I'm not really bothered.
How much time do you think you spent kind of planning for the exams?
None.
90% of Irish travellers fail to achieve at least 5 GCSEs. After just over an hour, Casa emerges early from her exam.
So how did that go?
That went all right. As long as I don't get like the lowest mark, then I'm fine. I'm just looking forward to the prom.
With the prom night looming, Casa is helping her friend April find a dress.
I'm really excited for prom now, you know.
Same.
I really actually am.
My prom and I'm
This
excited.
has got me quite excited down there.
Despite Casa already having her prom dress,
I don't want like a big puffy one, I want like a straight one.
she can't resist the temptation.
Can I try that one on? Yeah.
She likes boom in your face stuff, you know what I mean? Like in your face. Lots of sparkle.
I think I would want like big address. I hate being the same as anybody else. I like to be different. I get like a lot of like dirty looks off people because they think what I'm wearing isn't very nice, but it's my style and I like it. What not a girls looking at? I know.
Having stayed on at school so as not to miss the prom night, Cassa's big occasion has arrived. A local church is needed for an impromptu dressing room.
So how come you're not getting changed in your house?
Because, like, I wouldn't be able to fit outside the door, like, because I'm going to have a big, massive dress and the door's not wide enough. I'm dead scared, but I don't know why. I like how people react, but then again, I couldn't really care.
Pull it down at the back.
A select team of friends and family are enlisted to assist Cassa with the 11 underskirts needed for the finished prom dress.
Did you get thicker?
Because it's going to be the most uncomfortable night of your life. Really tight. I can hardly breathe.
Well, this is what Selma told us to do. How classy.
I thought it was going to be a little bit smaller, like.
Oh, I see what you mean now, for the cleavage.
Just everything she does is over the top.
Right, Mum, can I have some deodorant?
With the masterpiece complete, Cassa now has to attempt to reach the party.
I would never be able to fit out my house or my caravan door. Now, don't fall over, right? Watch against the wall. Right, watch the puddle.
You look at me and see how.
A horse and carriage complete Cassa's dream of a fairy tale prom night. But getting on board will be no easy task.
No, wait. How am I meant to get up? I can't. I can't. No. With it.
That's how I can't move.
For scrap dealer mum Sharon, it's a proud day.
She always looks stunning, but tonight she's got that little bit of extra sparkle. Finish school, whatever she does now, that's up to her. She'll go on, she'll be successful, she's successful now.
School was really hard because I didn't want to go and I got forced to go all the time by the teachers and they kept going on and I hardly ever went, but the times I did went have been well worth it because I've got this big dress, horse and carriage, prom, and I've met Jed, my best friend, and I've met really good friends and I'm going to have a really good night tonight and this is definitely worth going to school for.
In Hertfordshire, the day of Santana's Sweet 16 party has also arrived.
I was up at 8 o'clock and I was shaking. I ran down, all the children was ready for school. I said, "Prom, Mum, it's then they're saying happy Sweet 16 to me." And I got presents and cards.
With no wedding on the horizon, her family have decided instead to celebrate her coming of age.
We can't believe it's here, can we, Santana?
No. I've waited for ages for this.
She's my oldest grandchild and thank God I'm alive to see it. She's a role model to the rest. She's never complained. She's just got on with it and done what she was supposed to do, you know?
Tell everyone that they're not allowed back in.
Right. Only me.
No, no one, Bam, Mum. No one else.
Me, sugar.
Get out and go. Out now. Get out, Bam, Mum. Like little penguins.
Santana feels her party is well deserved.
If I want something, I have to work hard to get it.
What do you mean by work hard?
I have to clean everything every day. But if I don't really ask for things a lot. But when I do ask for something, it takes a while to get it.
300 miles away, Cassa is on the first leg of her journey to the prom. She will soon be meeting fellow students and teachers who've gathered at the school before heading to tonight's venue together.
I think if you measure education by examination results, she's underachieving. I think if you're measuring it by her morals and her politeness and her social skills, I think she's very able and she's achieved very well.
Being the only traveller at tonight's prom, Cassa is ready to make her grand entrance.
Because I walk. Walk. Hey, something's just ripped. Not ripping, I've got it.
She's got it, man.
There you go.
Didn't expect the size of her dress, but it's massive.
I reckon it's a bit too big, like.
It's like a bouncy castle on her legs.
Much bigger than that.
She looks like a Barbie slash princess, and then she slash Rapunzel because of her hair. See her? I love her. She's my role model. Be quiet.
But school policy dictates that all students must travel to the prom venue together by coach. This spells disaster for the stretch Hummer that Cass's mum has arranged.
Now she's broken-hearted. Don't cry. Don't you let them get you down. Man, back in the door, now you've upset her.
She can't get on the coach physically, so we've hired a stretched Hummer at our expense. And they'll not let her go to the prom.
Want to go home, man? No, you're not.
With Cass's prom night in jeopardy, her inability to fit in the coach prompts a rethink.
Well, if you can't, then you go in your limo, but the rest go in the bus. That's the way it works, okay? So,
Jed, come on.
thank you.
Jed, thank you. Come on. Watch your crown.
Everything just got too much, but I'm going to sort of make about it and then calm down.
There's an hour to go before Santana's Sweet 16 party.
You didn't tie it on now before I take it off? No.
Her closest friends have also dressed accordingly.
No, you look lovely. God, thank you. You're always lovely too. She really do look outstanding. Can't wait to party. One kick in the arse each. I can't get there no faster.
The 21st century mobile disco helps the girls get warmed up. Santana can now finally set eyes on her dream birthday cake. With 16 tiers, 200 cupcakes, and an edible model in her own likeness, Santana's cake is fit for the big occasion. The night gives the lads a chance to get to grips with the girls.
Sexy girls, like, ain't they? Most of them are my cousins, so I can't really say nothing.
Santana's 14-year-old brother Patrick has already set his sights on some potential targets.
Well, I'm gonna grab him, ain't I? Let's see if I can get a kiss or not.
You reckon you will?
I reckon a few of them, I know I will.
For some boys, the grabbing has already started. Santana is older than her brother, but she will always have to live by stricter rules than him.
What about people who think girls and boys should be equal?
Boys and girls can be equal. What are they, gay or lesbians then or something?
When a non-traveller turns 16, they probably think about smoking fags and sleeping with their boyfriends. I mean, what goes through your head?
Extra freedom, like an extra hour off on a Sunday.
But Santana's freedom will only ever stretch so far.
We'll still have full say over Santana until she gets married. So if we don't want her to go somewhere, she won't be going. She will be good. Otherwise, a bitch slapper.
Look at him. Look what he's doing.
At Cass's prom, the night is drawing to an end. Cassa will soon find out that she's achieved 6 GCSEs and a further 2 vocational qualifications. With the majority of Irish travellers leaving school before 16, this achievement is a rare one in the community.
I think it's been worth it because I've had a really good night with my friends. I've got the dress that I've always dreamed of.
What are your hopes for the future?
Well, for the future I would love to drive an Audi, a red Audi, to have white teeth, I want my teeth done, and bigger boobs, a boob job.
Gorgeous
cultures, right? You got people taking drugs, you got men living with men, you got women living with women.
Next time, we meet the travellers who marry outside their community.
His family had called me a tart. They don't even know me.
And find out what happens when two worlds are thrust together.
Don't do that to gypsies. I know definitely I would smack her.
Spitting at me, the pikey, you know, I was scum of the earth.
Oh my God, I just shut my train in the door.
In traveller culture, marrying non-travellers or gorgers has long been taboo. But despite grievances from both communities, intermarriage is on the increase.
If it was my advice for the people that want to get married to gorgers, don't do it. Don't do it. Because it may work for a little while, but it don't last for very long, because two worlds collide.
Romany gypsy Tony Giles is considering marrying a non-traveller girl. For 30 years, his family have been based at a site known to locals as the Wrong Turn.
Gypsies, if you notice, the younger ones, they're men before their time. It's because they've been brought up hard. It's either do two things, work or fight. I'm not much of a worker, as you can see. Fucking fight, that's one good thing. So I started boxing when I was 8, and then it went from there to bare knuckle fighting for years to try and get money to survive. Otherwise, what other chance was it for me? Nothing.
Tony the Rhino Giles is the current British and world cage fighting champion.
I got spray tanned this morning. It's starting to drip. I'm gonna have to get it done again. Gutted. I'm gonna go on more oaky colour. When you're a gypsy and you're young, you get brought up around weapons your whole life. You got to stay on your toes pretty much. Knives, guns, everything, you know, you got to worry about having a bare knuckle fight with someone and someone running, pushing something in your neck, or if not, someone blowing your back out. Hey, Joe!
With his 3 siblings married to gypsies, Tony's relationship with a gorger is a sticking point with his family.
Are you happy Tony's going out with a gorger?
I can't answer that question, so don't ask me it, because I'm not answering it.
But is it acceptable in the gypsy community?
Might be to go out with them, but not to marry them, no. A traveller marries a traveller. But if you do it wrong, your family just blacklist you.
Blacklist you?
You're out.
They can't blacklist me, though.
But if you've got a son like Psycho, oh, right, I'm going to love you and leave you, because I've got to sign on.
The cause of unease in Tony's family is 28-year-old Danielle.
I know that they say to Tony a lot, oh, you're with a gorger girl this and a gorger girl that. But we're strong, we love each other, so people that don't like it are going to have to get over it.
But it's not just being a non-traveller that's causing such upset. She's also a glamour model.
So you want me naked?
And pregnant with Tony's child. Danielle's profession is deemed immoral by the gypsy community.
His family had called me a tart when they don't even know me. And I think, well, you're only stabbing yourself in the foot because now you're not going to see your grandchild. If you can't get to know me, then there's no way that my child's going up and staying with you.
Against his family's wishes, Tony has moved into Danielle's house and the culture clash has already begun.
I'm knackered from going out with a traveller man, to be honest.
No, I'm knackered from going out with a gorger as well, a pregnant hormonal glamour model gorger.
Will you change nappies?
What? Yes, of course I will.
Of course you will what?
What?
Change nappies, yeah?
Change the nappies.
And get up in the night. I'm 8 months pregnant and he's got me doing the hoovering and everything. I really feel sorry for traveller wives.
Despite a long-standing distrust between the two communities, gypsy and gorger relationships can overcome adversity. Last year, 17-year-old Sam married into the gypsy community.
Can't breathe.
You know,
I'm claustrophobic as well.
Hang on.
With her marriage to gypsy scrap dealer Pat, Sam won his family over by doing things the traveller way.
What do you say to people who are watching who go, she's crazy, she's going to live in a trailer?
Well, they're crazy because they've never tried it.
10 months on, Sam and Pat are living on a site next to an industrial estate. Sam is expecting a baby boy.
These are all his t-shirts, jumpers. Got like 30 odd pairs of jeans, got loads.
Do you think that's quite a lot of jeans to buy for a new baby?
Yeah, everyone's saying that he won't get a chance to wear them.
Yeah, I used to live in a lot of these cupboards.
You've got more room than me.
No, I ain't.
You are.
No, one can wear a new outfit every day of his life.
Sometimes if I get bored, I'll just get all these clothes out and just fold them up. Or if I'm feeling upset, I'll just go and buy him things. Cheers me up.
Despite throwing herself into gypsy life, Sam is still struggling with the realities of living on a site.
She hates it.
No, I don't hate it. I know I like it, but I just think it's a bit like doom and gloom on here. I'd like it as well if there was more people my age on here, because they're all older than me. So I'm lonely. Got no friends. When he's at work through the day, I'm just on my own.
She wants a bath, basically. If I could build a bath in here, she'd be happy.
Like it, and then he goes, oh yeah, you can go to your mum's. But it's not the same. I want my own bath.
A pram is next on the shopping list, but as a gypsy man, this is not Pat's domain.
Pram's a pram. It's all down to her, that. I'll let her pick the pram. I won't be using it more.
Well, you will. To go anywhere.
You're the one pushing the pram.
I want a big cream one with all baby blue running through it with like ribbons and diamonds and things like that.
I'm not bothered. Cheap. Cheap as possible. She likes the silver cross prams, but I think they look like coffins on wheels. Disgusting.
He says there's no room for it, but there is room for it. I'll make room for it. Chuck him out. I don't like none of these. I want a cream leather one. I don't want this one.
So this is a complete waste of my day.
Why is it a waste of your day?
You're not going to pick one, are you?
Well, if I see one, yeah.
Let's go home.
Oh, shut up.
Marriage between gypsies and non-travellers, or gorgers, is rare. When it does occur, the clash of cultures can prove a strain on the relationship. Romany gypsy George Webb has recently separated from his gorger wife and has moved into his uncle's back garden.
I'm always washing outside. In the rain, snow, whatever. You might go and live in a house, but you ain't got no freedom. You're in a rabbit hutch. You know, you might have all your comforts at hand, but you're unhappy, so what's the point? And you've got to do what makes you happy.
George was married to a gorger for 7 years, but his wife was unhappy with the role expected of her.
When you marry out of your own breed, you don't know what's hit you. You really don't know what's hit you. She couldn't live my life. She realised that she couldn't live the way I live. She couldn't do without, like, not flicking a switch on, not without running water. And I wouldn't do it again, not for all the tea in China.
George has 2 children from his marriage. Both now live with their mother.
My concerns is, as the children get older, and I'm not there to see them on the right road, that they'll get more gorger ways in them, more non-gypsy ways in them, than they will gypsy ways in them.
George restores caravans for a living, and his aunt and cousin are happy to help with the tasks his wife was reluctant to do.
Kathleen! Can you come and clean this wardrobe for me so I can put the mirror back on? Are you going to clean or what? The women do the cleaning, the men do the earning. But when I was married was a different kettle of fish. She used to moan to give me a glass of water. Get them sticky bits off because it'll make it unlevel. I never worked like a dog. I've done a lot for her. I do this here because I've got a man come and look at it and I ain't going to get it sold. Come on. The breakdown of it was she didn't want to do it. Look, pick that off with you now. Pick it off. I'll tell you what, it's taken him a long time.
Gypsy Tony has been sent on an urgent errand by his pregnant non-traveller girlfriend.
It's red alert now. Danielle's waters has broke this morning, 5 o'clock. That was a nice morning to get up. 3 weeks early as well. So, gonna get the best thing for what we've been told for her to do is to have a spicy curry. It's funny, innit? I'm a pro cage fighter. I don't get nervous before a fight. She's having a baby. I feel like a little kid. Hopefully everything will be all right, though. God on our side. Just hope it don't come out ginger. You're all right. Trying to get a spicy curry for the missus. She's pregnant. It's no good looking at that. I can't even read. And there's not that many pictures.
Tony has 3 other children from a previous relationship with a traveller, but wasn't present at any of the births.
Danielle wants me with her. Oh. It's just not a gypsy thing to do. It's like a woman's thing, pretty much. So she don't understand that, though, so I'm going to have to try and compromise with her on this one. So I've been roped into it. Already, thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
When I go into labour, he's not going to cope with it because he saw my waters broke and nearly passed out, so I don't know how he's going to deal. He had to hang his head out the window, nearly passed out, and basically threw up out the window just over a little bit of water.
I thought you pissed yourself.
Babe,
you just stood there.
Babe, you know the difference between...
You stood there and you was all like... a little pile of it. So what would you do? I nearly jumped out the window 2 stories high, head first.
Sam and Pat have registered the birth of their new baby boy, Patrick Tom. Their son will begin his life in a caravan, but his identity is yet to be decided.
He's going to be classed as a gypsy, so he needs to be able to stick up for himself. Because, unfortunately, I think he might get bullied.
I wouldn't have anyone calling him or anything, just because his dad was a gyppo.
Could be bullying from both sides.
Yeah, there will.
There might be little gypsy kids that don't agree with him.
It does me in to think that, like, people will bully him because, like, he's a gypsy, or, like, people are bullying him because he's not. You know what I mean? I don't think he'll be classed as a gypsy.
I think he will do.
I think he won't.
I think he will.
No, because he's not.
Well, he is. Gyppo like his daddy. And where's he living? Is he living in a house?
He's a bit of both.
But mostly a traveller.
He's going to be spoiled.
Romany Gypsy George already has 2 children from his marriage to a non-traveller.
Come here. Oi, come here.
Despite the fact that they live with their mother, George is determined they don't lose their gypsy identity.
How can we get them changed?
Look, they ain't never been like brought up with clothes like that. I'm not going to put my child like in a jogging suit or something. Look at that. Right, now he's that. Hiya. You're done. Go out and play. I've got to keep the clothes because I've done it before. I've gone and I've brought them loads of clothes before and I've never seen them on them again. And they've told me that Mummy chucked it away. Mummy chucked it away. Probably because they're too gypsy for her. Too travellified.
Today, George is taking his children to Dartford Fair, a traditional gypsy gathering.
Why do you like bringing the kids places like here, George?
Because I do, they like it. There's a love of travelling children here. There's a few cousins here and bits and pieces like that, and find them some nice little outfits, some nice little clothes. What are you looking for then? Just some bits of clothes for them. See what I can see about. What I can keep in the trailer. Any little boys' overcoats in yet?
Yeah, in the corner there, look, they're beautiful. They're nice as well.
No. The fair is another opportunity for George to instil his children with Gypsy values.
It's very important for my children to come to a place like this. The thing is, they're stuck in the school with all the gorgers, on an hour estate with the gorgers, seeing all gorger things. And gorgers find things acceptable, what travelling and Gypsy people don't find acceptable. You know, in the school, out the school, bedtime, sausage, beans, mash, all that routine thing, my children ain't used to that. Yeah, you know how it goes, don't you? Look, understand me, right? Gorgeous, that estate what I was on, right? You got people taking drugs, you got men living with men, you got women living with women, you've got them getting the gyro, going up the road, spending it on drink, the children are filthy and hardly fed, they're like that, like a knacker. I got more fat on my toe. And with my children, it's in their brain to be outside and be playing with other travelling children. You like that white one? Try this on. Travellers wants better things for their children. The love I got for my children, it'll never stop, no matter what happens.
In Berkshire, Danielle is going into hospital to have her labour induced. Breaking with Gypsy convention, Tony intends to be present at the birth.
When the lady says push, just push. And you've had one of those little contraction things there?
Nothing's happened. I know something is going on, but it's not contractions.
You hungry?
No. Have you gone all quiet?
So I feel like we're going to be here for days.
Tired of waiting, Tony leaves the moral support to Danielle's friend Nina.
Tony wants to be here in the labour, but I know that he's not going to be able to stomach it. There's no way he's going to be able to stomach it. He heaves over like a bogey. How is he going to cope with childbirth?
As the labour begins, there is still no sign of Tony.
Something's going on.
Where is it actually hurting?
Round. Is that the womb? Oh, I'm getting little pains. Oh my god, and it's going to get a whole lot worse.
10:32, so is it gone now?
No, it's just achy. Where are you now? Yeah, you want to be? Because you're starting to piss me off now.
Broke myself into something here, gutted. And I'm stepping into uncharted waters now. I've had to psych myself up. I'm hoping not too much blood and guts. I'll faint. I swear to God I will. I will say one thing though, it's half emotional in there. Don't realise, not many travelling men would see this side of it, but it's intense. I can see why they stay away.
You're not coming.
Romany Gypsy Tracy Heron is proof that marriage between gypsies and non-travellers can work.
Yeah, and then that'll be all opened, all balloons and cream all on the walls, all the pictures are coming down.
Tracy has been married to her gorger husband Phil for nearly 10 years.
Didn't you have them on your last dress?
Lots of diamantes, lots of sparkles.
Glitter.
Glitter.
After a low-key marriage at a registry office, Phil has been saving ever since for the lavish wedding Tracy has longed for.
We didn't really have a lot of money at the time when we first got married. So we went to the registry office, had a quick wedding in there, and so I've always said whenever we do get enough money in that, then we'll do it again properly. So, hence the reason why she's doing it massive. 4 big stretch hammers we've got. I think you got 14 bridesmaids in it.
Yeah.
They've got 4 white horses in a carriage, a big pink carriage.
I think every girl dreams of a little like fairy tale day. I hope everything goes like perfect and I get that day.
Despite their successful marriage, their relationship was met with opposition to begin with.
It was a little bit hard to start with your dad, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, like my dad.
Yeah, because I was in the army at the time and it wasn't a thing that a traveller would do.
Yeah, and I thought I
But
was
he
going to
was
get
all right.
hung, strung and quartered.
Yeah,
So I
he
did
was
a
all right
nut.
then.
I was working on the farms and my phone would ring and my brother would be like, who's that on the phone? I'd be like, just a friend.
I'm so pleased for you. I thought you were going to come in dresses.
Tracy isn't the only woman in her family to marry outside the Gypsy community. Her cousin Maria also married a non-traveller, but the relationship soon turned sour.
To my ex and his family, you know, I was scum of the earth and hadn't done anything wrong.
No, yeah.
You know, the spitting at me, the pikey, you know, that hurt. Just because we were born and bred in a caravan, in a trailer, however we'd like to say it.
You should be proud of what you are.
I can't, you know, it just, it does. It brings tears to my eyes because, you know, we're normal.
Yeah. They're the ones missing out, not no one else. You're worth $1 million to them. Bless you, right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Ow!
Romany Gypsy George only has access to his children twice a week. And he never misses an opportunity to share his gypsy traditions. Today, he has set his sights on a special treat for lunch.
A hedgehog.
So where do you tend to find them?
You tend to find them up close, right near the trunks of the trees. And you've got to look. That's why you've got to poke to see.
How would you eat it?
Just sit and eat them round the fire while they're being cooked. It's like not like a meal thing, sort of thing. I suppose like years ago, Trevor's like made them as a meal.
It's more like a starter.
An hors d'oeuvre.
Another cultural aspect George hopes to pass on is the Gypsy language known as Romanus.
It's not used as much as what it should be used. I ain't got a lot of people to talk it to, really. The main words really is like kushti, chaw, gel, malt, kaka.
And what do all those words mean?
Malt means woman or young girl. What else did I say? Gel means go. Waffity bok means bad luck. Waffity means bad. Bok is luck. Well, to tell you the truth, old-fashioned travellers years ago thought it was like waffity bok. Unlucky to write it down. And that's the worstest word what you keep hearing. Gathers! Gathers! Gather! They think that it means the police, but it don't. Gather, the real meaning for gather means hide.
Back at his trailer, George is joined by some of his extended family for a traditional meal. Although hedgehogs have proved elusive, George's last rabbit hunt was more successful.
I caught it. Done it last night. What was George like growing up?
Oh, he was a lovely boy.
Always was old-fashioned. Always. Because I think it was because I was brought up with old people, tell you the truth. Old-fashioned ways of going on. Yeah. Who wants to be modern?
Just 4 weeks until Phil and Tracy's dream wedding, they have run into difficulties.
But for someone who's saved up for nearly 10 years, to do it properly, and then for someone just to rip you off and take it off you, I hope they choke on it. That's all I can say.
The wedding planner they've hired has gone bankrupt and made off with their savings.
Just keep trying to get hold of him, no contact back at all. Phone numbers have been cut off, changed, cut off.
She's a rip-off merchant, that's all I can call her. I'd like to give her a piece of my mind, I would, literally. It's just not fair on them. It's not fair on the children either to see the mum like it.
Most costly of all, 14 bridesmaids' dresses ordered from China have gone missing.
Until I get them, it's just keep thinking with days and days to go. You just want everything here and to be perfect and it to be a special day in it, and the day I never had, and yeah, it's hard.
Don't cry.
Hmm?
Stop crying.
Damn. Pass Mummy some tissue, please.
She's been like really tearful because she doesn't know what's going to be happening with our dresses and like if they're going to come or not.
You don't do that to gypsies. I know definitely I would smack her. I'd know I would.
George's day with his children is coming to an end.
I can't see why I can't have my children longer. I just said to the judge, I said, look, I said, I love my children, I think the world of my children. I said, and I'm a very, very good dad. He didn't understand me. There's gorgeous judges, there's gorgeous solicitors, I had a gorgeous wife, and I'm just the only traveller.
The access agreement is very strict, but George has lost track of time.
You really like, get in.
If George is late returning his children, he could lose the right to see them.
How late are you?
15 minutes. I ate this. It's what I ate. You're like a criminal on the tag with your children. Come on, quick. Quick as you can. Run. I hate it, bloody hate it.
Oh, how do you feel after you've dropped the kids off?
Terrible, I feel terrible. I feel like driving myself through that house there. Standing there waiting as well with the boyfriend. He's a gorgeous, yeah, right up her street. What she wanted. She got what she wanted, but she lost what she had. Another lonely night now.
During a difficult birth, Tony returned to Danielle's side in the hospital. Their son, Rudy, is now 6 weeks old. Childcare is considered to be woman's work in the Gypsy community, but Tony has conceded to a more hands-on approach.
Listen, I'm not just a cage fighter. I'm not just a pretty face. Look, I'm a fully trained dad. 4 kids now. So, and this was the first kid that I was there through the birth with. And I wish I would have been there with the other ones, really, because it's how much emotion and everything he's put into it. Mwah. Look, he's going to be a little cage fighter. I can tell. Definitely going to be a little cage fighter.
Danielle is hoping the baby will heal wounds with Tony's family.
Tony's mum made us this because she makes all these blankets and stuff. So he's a very spoilt boy. It's important that he has a relationship with his other side of the family. Just as long as they treat my child how they treat the other children, then that's fine.
With just 11 days to go until Tracy's wedding, there is some good news at last. A delivery has arrived all the way from China.
Oh, wow. Mummy, that's so pretty.
Oh, it feels like Christmas.
Mummy, I found it. Okay, Rachel, she's 41 inches.
Oh!
I'll snap the hanger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right up until 7 o'clock this morning, we were still phoning. I'm not really getting any answers, but I'm pleased now they're all here. It's a big weight off everyone's shoulders now.
Yeah.
Just when things are looking up, Tracy notices there's a problem with the bridesmaid dresses.
In the boxes, have any of their sashes in there, Mum?
What's sashes?
The littler ones are supposed to have a big sash of ivory and in a massive bow that hits the floor.
No.
The bankrupt wedding planner has failed to pay for the complete order.
I'd like to get hold of her. Get hold of her, I'll pull her wig right off her head. Been paid for once, why should we have to keep paying twice on everything?
Well, I'm going to I'm going to have to order it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I get them over next week from you.
Okay then.
All right.
All right then. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye. Well, no, I said we're not paying for them again.
She's sending them.
She's getting them made, and they'll be here next week. Why should we have to pay for them again? It's right though, isn't it? Don't. I'm losing my temper now.
Four months since the birth of their son, Rudy, the culture clash has taken its toll on Tony and Danielle.
Tony's used to girls that stay at home and cook and clean for him, which I do, but then I think, why should you go out and I stay at home? I'm not having that. Tony sometimes thinks that he's still Peter Pan and he needs to grow up a bit, because I'm not going to sit at home looking after the baby while he goes out.
The couple have decided on a trial separation.
It's just two different people, two different upbringings. People look at us, they think we're all the same, it's not. We get taught different things. At the beginning of the year, it was all going good, new relationship, new babies on the way, and everything arranged for the christening, and just got a block on it. But I love Danielle, you know, so hopefully things can work out, can't they?
That's nice. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
10 years after a low-key wedding, Romany Gypsy Tracy is renewing her vows and having the lavish celebration she always dreamed of.
Nothing ever goes planned, does it? As long as we're all in church on time, we're getting there.
There are 14 bridesmaids needing a full makeover.
Have fun, love you all!
I've still got quite a few left, but I'm trying to go as quick as I can to get it done. Just keep calm.
Not everyone is aware of the tight schedule.
Bend it, Megan, because I don't like that at the minute. It's looking too outwards, yeah, bend it right in, that's it. And Megan, you know those bits here, can you poke them up a bit as well? Megan, you know that bit there that curls and goes there, can you bring that, like, out a bit? Yeah.
Yeah, but just tell them at the end of the day, yeah? Just tell them just to get their hair done and be back here for 11 o'clock. Yeah, tell them don't start messing around.
Don't panic, OK? All right, love you, bye-bye.
Fuck's sake, fucking bridesmaids. Put it up. No, put it back.
It's the day of baby Rudy's christening, and his gorgeous mother Danielle has reunited with his gypsy father Tony in time for the special occasion.
Hopefully everything will go all right. I hope.
The celebration is also a test of whether their families will get on together.
My family haven't met Tony's family. This is like the first day. It's a massive moment. The worst that could happen is if like the pie got turned upside down or something. Just hope that people can hold their tempers till another day, just not on my boy's christening.
Tony's children from his previous relationship are joining in the celebration.
What are you going to do, Tony, if any little boy tried kissing her? Are you? Are they getting knuckle sandwiches? Yeah. Mwah. We're supposed to leave in 10 minutes, I think. I ain't even got change yet. Just grab my suit, please.
I've got wet nails. Oh. Can someone grab Tony's suit?
I've got one shoe at the moment. One shoe.
How are you feeling about the two families meeting together?
I feel a little bit of nerves. I don't never get nerves, but I've got a bit of butterflies. So let's hope it all goes all right.
Oh, yeah.
So, are you ready?
No.
No? What are you going to do with her?
What am I going to do? I need to go for a poo.
Oh. It's 8 minutes too.
Oh, we're late. Where's the baby? Oh. Oh, my God, I just shut my train in the door.
With both gypsy and non-traveller parents, Rudy's christening is an opportunity for him to be welcomed into both communities.
So is baby Rudy a traveller or a gorger then?
Well, should say he's half and half, isn't he? You know that anyway, but does it matter?
We are what we are, you are what you are. Everyone's down from up there. Or we all go to, I won't, but anyway, you know, all one. That's what I look at. Well, hopefully all goes nice at the church, then I'm ready to rock and roll in the club. Do a few dances, show me Michael Jackson walk, and bang, that's it. I'm ready to rock.
No, it's fine. I'm just going.
Rudy's christening has finally united both Gorgia and Gypsy families.
My tech keeps falling out. My tech keeps falling out.
Rudy, I baptize you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. May the peace of the Lord be always with you.
How did you enjoy that ceremony?
Yeah, it was good ceremony. All went well. Everyone's getting on with each other, so happy days.
Well, I didn't even hear it, to be honest with you. I had five bottles of holy water. No, I do that because I'm on nerves, you know, so I had a nervous breakdown years ago. Not really, you know, me joking. Now I'm on that. Now I want to rock and roll.
Back in Canterbury, there's half an hour to go before Tracy's wedding ceremony begins.
Just trying to breathe and just trying to enjoy every bit now. Come on, darling.
As the 15 bridesmaids make their way to Tracy's house, news of the wedding has quickly spread through the neighbourhood.
Right, in you go.
Hurry up, where are you going to?
Go up there. It's 1:45, yeah? It's going to take half an hour. We're going to be late for the wedding here if we're not careful.
Over at the in-laws, Phil's plans for a perfect white and pink themed wedding are in jeopardy.
It's a fucking black one. I ordered a white one. Two was supposed to be white, one was supposed to be like a creamy goldy colour, and the other one was a pink one.
Don't tell me that's black.
It's a black one.
Oh, shit.
Not unless I'm fucking colourblind.
Oh, dear.
Well, you taking the fucking piss or what? Prick.
Oh, I've always to come.
Mum?
Yeah?
Dad Thomas at the house, yeah, but it's a black one, not a white one.
What do you mean it's a black one?
She said, what do you mean it's a black one? Exactly what he says, it's a black one.
Well, they know it should be white.
Well, they know it should be white, she said. That's naughty.
Is he all right?
He's swearing.
So we've got a black Hummer. Great.
Doesn't it look like the 18?
Fucking 18? Fucking joke. What happened to the white one?
Well, they didn't phone you at all?
No.
Despite her wedding planner going bankrupt, lost dresses, and a wrong-coloured limo, Tracy is finally getting the extravagant wedding she has always craved.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Philip and Tracy, you have committed yourselves to each other in marriage, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till parted by death. Is this your understanding of the covenant and promise that you have made? A bit louder?
Yes.
It is, thank you.
You're beautiful. Get her drunk later on now, can't we?
Someone's on the left
train! Quick, I think we're too close! Yeah! Mate, have you had good fun? Have you loved it? We check you out. Yeah!
It's a rare occasion when gypsies and gorgers celebrate side by side. But today, they've come together for Tracy and Phil.
Oh, it's amazing. It's like my fairy tale dream that was come true.
Although this union has proved that a mixed marriage can work, there is still some division among Tracy's family about the two cultures coming together.
I think they should keep to their own kind to make obviously the family tradition going. Because obviously how I think and feel of it all is that the tradition ain't going to carry on going. It's going to fade away. My personal thing is that you should keep your family to your family and that you shouldn't mix with anyone.
I married a gorger, but I wouldn't marry a traveller. And I wouldn't, because I want my marriage to work and not be a few years of either beating or a divorce down the line. What woman wants to put herself through having slaps? Because I wouldn't. I mean, my husband wouldn't even drink to beat me. I said, I'll kill him. I'll beat him while he's sleeping. I'll execute him in the bath if I have to.
Baby Rudy's christening ceremony is over, and the after party has begun with both families celebrating together.
Listen, we've got gorgers, gypsies and gays, all communicating, and they're all enjoying themselves.
Did you ever think that would happen?
No, I was expecting a little bit of tear up, wasn't I? A few black eyes.
For the first time, Danielle is being truly accepted by Tony's family.
And Danielle looked beautiful as always.
Yeah,
So does Yvonne in her hot pants. Oh. I see you, baby. Shake that ass. Shake that ass.
No, all in all, it has been a lovely day. No trouble, no nothing. See, all us gypsies, we ain't all rough and ready, are we?
No,
We're all
only
right.
her at the end. That's about me.
I'm waiting about another hour. Yeah, but for now, we're fine.
I'll clear my family out then.
Just over an hour later, there's been an incident in the car park.
Are you fucking joking? At my fucking baby's fucking christening? I'm so fucking angry.
A man has been beaten up, and the police have been called.
I honestly don't know what's going on outside. I really don't. It's
We just
I
came
don't
out.
even know the two people. Like, two people are arguing, but I don't even know. I don't know them. I don't know who they are.
Gorger, traveller, whoever it is, all right? As long as everyone's nice to me, I'm nice to them. Anyone upset my family and there's one place they're going. Stand by as well. In there.
While the joining of gypsies and non-travellers is still considered unthinkable by many, for hundreds of years, traveller families have battled to keep their ancient traditions alive. But it's a way of life that can put them in defiance of the law.
I don't think you should change your culture for nobody. The way I look at it, why should we change our culture? Because people don't understand it.
Irish traveller Danielle is determined to live her life in a traditional way. And at just 15 years old, she's preparing for her hen party.
The shot glasses. So you'll have them around there and like that. And probably the girls will be taking the shots. I won't be. I'll be getting watched all night. My mummy made this. She basically made it. And she put all these diamonds on it. All these tashly things. And then we got lights. Them little boxes, but I have to hide the battery packs. They're very, very hard to hide. So just put these into the side, innit? And we're gonna bring spare batteries in case these waste out.
And what are you looking forward to most about married life?
Just being with him, being allowed to go off with him. I don't know, I'm kind of nervous, in a way, without my mum, because I don't know what it's like. I don't know. But obviously you're going to be scared first. But I trust Brendan, and like, I'm sure like I picked out like a proper boy that's going to like look after me and protect me and do the best for me. As long as he does his best, I'll be happy.
Danielle's dream is to get married on her 16th birthday. But whether she achieves that dream depends on her fiancé, 20-year-old Brendan, staying out of jail. Over the past few years, he's been in and out of prison.
I think the police hate him, or being in trouble. That's what I think. But the police, I don't really bother about them either. I hate the police, and they hate me, and I don't care to tell the truth. A 12-man's only gone out doing this job like that, and the police is chasing them down, man. I think that's bang out of order. That's what I think that is. I feel like give Charlotte a chance in life. And I give her a chance of doing things, and we are good people. Some of us, anyway.
Tell me, Brent, what do you do for work?
For work, I do trees and scrap and tarmac and everything like that. And obviously I do things as well. My own little things to make money and obviously like that, yeah.
Have you ever worked in an office?
No. I robbed the office.
Since getting engaged to Danielle, Brendan has been trying to stay on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, it's quite me down, yeah, big time. I'm like that, really. Before I met her, I was a wild child. I tell the truth, very wild. I was going to town, messing about, you know what I mean? And I met her, now I get married. I got my woman, that's it.
But despite his good intentions, he currently has a court case pending for receiving stolen goods. If he goes to prison, his and Danielle's wedding plans will have to be put on hold.
How are you feeling about his court case on Thursday?
I'm feeling very nervous. Kind of, like yesterday and the day before, it wasn't really getting to me, but now it's getting to me. You are feeling nervous. I don't know how it's gonna go.
What about if he goes to prison? Will the Hendy go ahead?
It will go ahead, but it won't be the same. It'll be different. It'll be different in a way. Everyone will still be there, but it would be different.
In a few days' time, 8-year-old Irish traveller Chloe will be celebrating her first Holy Communion.
And you're gonna faint.
But one member of the family won't be there. Her dad is currently serving 9 months in Strangeways prison for reckless driving.
Hello? 1 minute, I'll put her on. Give it to Chloe.
But despite being inside, he does speak to Chloe and her sister Nicole regularly.
Hello. How are you? What did you have for dinner?
It's estimated there are up to 850 Irish travellers in prison, a hugely disproportionate amount compared to the number of Irish travellers in Britain.
How many times has he been in prison?
This is the second time, I think. That this will be the last time that he'll be going away. He said it himself even. It's been the longest 9 months of my life, definitely.
Do you think it's something about traveller women which makes them more able to cope with those situations?
It'd be something like what they've seen when they were growing up. Another family member or something, and you see them going in and out of prison.
Mummy, hurry up, Daddy has no credit. Love you. Bye.
Up in Liverpool, dressmaker of choice to the Gypsy and traveller community, Thelma Medine, has been commissioned to make Chloe an extra special communion dress.
I'm a bit apprehensive about these coming because this little girl's dad is in prison and he can't attend the communion, and it is Father's Day tomorrow as well. So it's quite upsetting for the little girl that her dad's not going to be there. But what she's going to do is go to the prison in her dress and go and see her daddy on Father's Day.
Today will be the first time Chloe gets to see Thelma's creation.
Ready? Come on. Deafness. Daddy's little princess.
So what's your favourite thing?
The butterflies and the swirls.
And the swirls as well. Yeah.
And the diamonds.
And the diamonds. Where are you going to go and see your daddy tomorrow?
Strange ways.
Imagine when you go in there to see your dad and it'll just be glittering all over the place, won't it? Hey? Because they're all sad in there, aren't they? And then when you go in all happy in your lovely dress, you'll cheer everybody up. They'll all be, go, oh, look at there, won't they?
It's gorgeous.
You know when you go through them things in Strange Way where they put it over you to see if you've got anything on yet, you're going to go beep, 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 aren't you, with all the diamonds?
He said that they might do a special search on it though, didn't they?
Why's that?
I think it's just to check if I have anything hidden underneath the underskirt.
I tell you what, you could hide loads under there, couldn't you? I imagine what you could get under there. Be fantastic, wouldn't you?
Loads of cake.
Loads of cake, yeah, with files in them. Couldn't you?
No way.
Lily first.
Romany Gypsy Ambrose Sr. and his son are in training for the trap and horse road racing season.
They're like an athlete, you've got to look after them.
Although it's been a popular activity for generations amongst gypsies and travellers, racing horses on the open road is now against the law.
Hi, mate. We're just working these horses out.
Oh, not racing.
Not racing? No, we never do race. Police make a liar of you.
So what we do now?
We're now actually going to the start. It's a schooling race. It's like an athlete going for track and jogging. You've got to go and see his track.
Do you worry about them when you're watching them?
Yes. It still is dangerous. It's like a child falling off a bike. It can easy break around. One of the dangers is police. Because the police don't realise they just pull the car straight in front. Our horse can't do emergency stop, like a car can.
Have you ever seen any nasty accidents?
Yeah. Like the horse throwed a shoe and went down on that.
While two of the trap drivers are experienced, for the third driver, it's his first time out on the road.
With him being a green horse and a green driver, he just ain't got fully out of it. We're having a bit of an accident here. You all right? No. Give me that bastard!
Yeah, you'll find it exciting, don't you?
Yeah.
We nearly had an accident. When we seen the big lorry coming, I expected him going on, and as I was slowing down, he was doing the same for me. He was trying to let me go on, he was wanting to drop behind.
So is that a bit of a hairy moment?
Yes, it is when you get in such as big lorries like that.
Although riding a horse on the public highway isn't illegal, racing horses and obstructing traffic is against the law. But for Ambrose, it's a matter of interpretation.
What's the problem today?
What's the problem?
Well, that's what he's doing here, then.
What a complaint, haven't we?
Well, not over us jogging the horses down. You had a complaint this time of day.
I'm racing, yeah.
Well, how many times have you been here?
Enough.
It's a Wednesday, you know we're not racing.
We've had call today because they've said there's buses running side by side. Okay?
Yeah, overtaken.
Every racing, every phone call we get saying the horses side by side.
And we haven't been side by side racing all the way down. I've just been schooling.
You know, if we get a complaint, we'll always come down and see what crack is. Then we break law, and we'll also always prosecute them. You know, our take on it's a safety aspect on the road. It's not safe. If a horse goes off into a ditch, and there's ditches both sides, somebody will die.
Thank you. They're doing my job. I ain't picking on them, they're criticising them, but just we want to carry on and do what we're doing.
If he can avoid the local constabulary, Ambrose will be taking part in the first race of the trotting season that will take place here in a few weeks' time.
You obviously bump into them quite often.
When we're down just working the horses out, we never get a problem. But for whatever reason today, we're down, we're going to have to start coming a bit earlier of the morning.
In a few months' time, if his current court case doesn't end in prison, 15-year-old Danielle will be old enough to marry her fiancé Brendan. They met a year ago at a friend's wedding.
When I first saw her, I was just shocked. I was like, nah, I'm not getting her. And obviously, I just got to know a bit more, and I asked her, and I'm so happy that I'm with her now. She's the love of my life.
What's your dream wedding, Danielle?
Big. A big wedding. And a good night and a disco.
My old wedding.
And what do you want, Brendan?
My wedding, I tell the truth, I want a couple of balls, and I want a good fight at the end of the night. That's no harm. A couple of scraps, a couple of drinks at my wedding. I call that a proper wedding.
When it comes to courtship, the couple abide by strict traveller rules, which say, until you're married, you must be chaperoned at all times.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, yes? There you go.
Go on, pick out what you're eating then.
Just pick any of them, yeah?
Pick out one of these.
Yeah.
Even when it's an intimate dinner together, Danielle's 13-year-old sister Helena has to come along.
Are you ever going to give me a break, me and her, for once in our life?
Yeah. No.
Why?
You shouldn't even be sitting next to each other. But I'll give you this day off.
You give us the day off. Well, that's me. Thank you very much. She always keeps an eye on us.
She's no harm.
She is ham.
No, it's no harm.
I can't get kissed sometimes.
There's no wrong in her. It's disgusting when people kiss. It really is.
Give me a kiss. Why not, though?
Disgusting.
Although Brendan goes along with the rules of his engagement, when it comes to the law of the land, he's less convinced.
I goes uptown tonight. I had a couple of pints. I had a scrap. Me an English person. I get locked up.
And the English people, he walks free.
I got jailed 4 times over
the sake of that. Yeah.
I got jailed 4 times, and then 4 people got let off of it.
Yeah.
Of being a traveller. That's what it is.
And you get blamed for things you don't do.
Someone's my fault, huh? Yeah.
I won't lie. He's no angel.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. and that's how this goes.
You shall not take the Lord's name in vain. Number 3, remember to keep holy the Lord's day. Number 4, honour your father and your mother. Number 5, you shall not kill.
It's the day of Chloe's first Holy Communion, one of the most important rituals in any young Irish traveller's life.
What do you think God thinks when you do something bad?
When you do something bad, or when people do something bad, God forgives you.
After the ceremony, Mum will be taking Chloe to visit her dad in prison.
He did try everything to get out for it, but he just kept turning them down. It's very unfair, because it's her special day and it's Father's Day. And it's going to be horrible because he's not there, but what can you do? He wouldn't have it, so no choice but to take her in there.
Chloe's dress has been specially made. 5 separate underskirts have been used to create the fairy tale sticky out effect she wanted.
Oh, fuck's sake, man. Go on, Chloe.
Right down. I need it.
Chloe, just keep the front of the dress up, Chloe. I don't care about underskirts. I'm going to kill you. I promise God I am.
What's happened?
The underskirt fell down because Mum stamped on it.
Oh, honest to God, the sweat is pumping out me over it.
I'll push you in, you
What
pull her
will
in.
you?
You squeeze in.
Jeez.
Are you nervous, Chloe?
Yeah.
Really nervous?
Yeah. Really.
You'll be fine. Will you wait, Chloe, for God's sake? Move the umbrella.
There are 10 other girls having their Holy Communion today, but Chloe is the only traveller. After receiving the body of Christ, there's still one person Chloe needs to see.
Just dreading now going to see her dad, to be honest with Lucy, because it's going to be very emotional and very upsetting, but it has to be done. She has to see it.
There's not long before the start of visiting hours.
It's very difficult, to be honest, trying to drive with the big, huge dress. It's quite hard to get to the gear stick. Can you not go straight ahead? I wonder, can you go straight ahead? Oh, for sake, man.
And with the town centre roads blocked for a parade, it looks like it's going to take longer than Mum anticipated.
I'm a little bit worried if we're more than 15 minutes late that they won't let us in. But I think under the circumstances and what day it is, they will leave us in. Oh, please, Jesus, man, now what the Seriously, this is just... Why is this happening today of all days? Why? Oh, I bet he thinks we're not coming. Oh, you failed. Traffic, there was a big diversion on the way and that's why I'm late. I'm never late.
You took them back.
Please, can you just ring them and explain? Please, love, 5 minutes even, just so we can see her on the day.
I can't ring up. What they say to me, my managers, that goes.
Is there anyone that I can ring even?
There's not one, no.
After arriving 20 minutes late, Dad has been taken back to his cell.
Come on. You ain't going in, Chloe. How disgusting is that prison, will you? Jesus God, man, how can they not have a heart looking at the child? Look at her. Look. It's okay, Princess. I'll rebook it, all right? I promise you I will. Right?
When?
I'll rebook it in the morning. The whole day is absolutely ruined. Look at her. Absolutely horrible day, and it's meant to be the happiest day of our lives.
Chloe's dad is nearing the end of his sentence, but it'll be another 2 weeks before he gets to see Chloe. It's 5 a.m. Ambrose Sr. and his son are up early to avoid the police. And the first race in the traveller trotting season will soon be underway.
Really, the first race out, everyone's just starting bright and early. The horses are keen, and really, we're super keen.
If it was a big race, how much money would be riding on it?
A big race is like a football match. You don't know because it's all done behind scenes.
Are we talking hundreds and thousands now?
Hundreds, you're talking. Thousands. We're in a recession. We're in England in a recession. No one can afford thousands.
Can't take us, we're breaking the law.
Yeah.
Do you get nervous?
Yes. Not nervous, but just butterflies in my stomach. And I think if everybody admits the truth, everybody does. I think it's the same as us. I think they've got nerves as well. Yeah. Grown. Oh, definitely when Jessie comes off, she looks well. She's grown.
Trotting is one of the most popular sports in the travelling community and can attract large crowds of up to 100 people who travel along with the race.
This is the best spot. Best spot ever.
I've got a full can here.
And today they even have their own commentator, known as Billy the Kid.
I'm Doncaster's most wanted.
What happens if the police turn up?
Just tell them, I'm the daddy.
Ambrose's opposition have travelled up from Cambridge for a race that will be run over a 2-mile stretch of the public highway.
The cars will have to do what the best they can, mate. They'll have to get out the road, obviously. It's a Gypsy's race, and this is the way it goes. Cars will have to make room for the horses, because the horses ain't moving over for no cars, and we ain't.
You got it, no, you got it now. Where's he at? Let me back in where it was, quick.
Any sport's very dangerous. Go on.
Boys, what do you want Trevor there, lads?
Right, Trevor, get up this side here. Get up this side, get up this side. In this side. I think this will be very, very good race. Very close race. Both very good horses. We are now off. We're racing. Go on, Obi. Now this is what you call racing. At the minute, the other horse is just up behind him. It's a good pony, the other horse. He goes better with it. So far, Obi's led the race. How it ends is anybody's call, but at the minute, Obi's led from where to. And I honestly think we've got the race in the bag.
Ambrose has led the race from the start, but when a beer can dropped by one of the crowd hits the road, causing his horse to swerve, the race is back on.
You've got it, man! I'd say that's a clear win by Ambrose here today.
I want right train for that! Come on!
I'll eat your drink for breakfast.
I'll treat everybody.
There's a bit of expensive.
How did you find that?
What?
How was that for you?
Oh, good race. Very good race. I've got a few quid and all, that's the main thing.
Oh, go in, you can't arrest you! You nearly caused accident whip!
The race may be over, but it's the beer can incident that dominates the post-match analysis.
But yes, my filly did shy at something, but I didn't know what it was. Can of beer. Was that what she shied at? Can of beer. Oh, it nearly caused me and the big fool to lose the race. I can remember seeing her shine at something, but I didn't know what it was.
It's kind of John Smith's.
Oh, John Smith nearly ruled everything. Hey, the police is here. So, down with Cafe. Yeah, straight down, John. Straight down there.
Generally, the law says that road racing is illegal, due to it endangering not only the racers, but the public. But Ambrose and his fellow travellers see it as a vital tradition.
Do you think you're breaking the law?
Well, you're not breaking the law, are you? Horses was on the road before vehicles was. What you got to remember is horses go back for time.
Many gypsies and travellers believe that the right to roam freely is fundamental to their way of life. But changes in the law mean they're often living under the threat of eviction. 22-year-old Irish traveller Mary Lowther and her husband John live on an illegal patch of land.
If you ask him to say spaghetti bolognese, he can't say it. Say it.
Spaghetti bolognese, Mary. Same thing.
Spaghetti bol of snails. Go on, say it, John.
Stone, Mary. You know,
Go on, say it.
I'm going to life. I'm going to carve you up top.
Say spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese, Mary.
She's been moved on almost 50 times in the last year alone.
That food's on the boil now, and you could just get a knock on the door. We don't know when that person's just going to come and say, well, look, here's your notice, you've got to go. So it's just a matter of waiting, really.
Is there a plan for where you're gonna move next?
No, no one knows.
Around 20 kids live on the illegal site, including Olivia.
How long do you get to stay on any one camp?
Well, sometimes it's 1 day, 2 days, a week, 2 days, 2 weeks. We don't know. It depends.
Do you like moving on all the time?
No.
Mary fully expects to be evicted very soon, but is determined to carry on her traveller lifestyle.
Look at that. See that big gammon joint? That's the way the travellers do it. That's over 200 years old, that pot. And the kettle. That's the bomb diggities of all bomb diggities. You don't get them anymore.
People says, why can't you get a house? No way will my Jimmy be living in a house. When you're in an estate or in a house, you're looking at people suffocating you and talking about you and whispering about you. Oh, look, the gypsies have a horse. So, you've got a cat. You've got a dog. Or you've got a horse.
Tomorrow, Danielle will be having her hen party, and her fiancé Brendan will be appearing in court.
If I go to jail tomorrow, I'm going to be quite angry over the wedding coming up and Daniel's thing tomorrow, hen do tomorrow. I can't say hi and goodbye. I can't see her as much. I can't talk to her as much. Yeah, it can be big, vexing, upsetting.
Brendan believes that it's the lack of employment opportunities that pushes some Irish travellers into crime.
If I knock on the door now and ask for a job, once you hear my voice, that's it, just close the door. If an English person went to the same house and talk, they get a job straight away. Straight away.
How does that make you feel?
I'm upset, really, yeah.
Do you think
Upset. We're all the same people. We're all the same. English and Irish, we're the same people. Hopefully, this is not my last over pint tonight. I should have a pint tomorrow after court, if I don't get jail. Prison's not good for nobody. Oh, it's a bad place. Just bang up all the time. There's no life.
After Brendan's brief appearance in court, it looks like positive news, for his immediate future, at least.
It's been put back till April now. I know, I'm going to town now, I'm going to have a good pint. I'm glad. It's been put back till April, sometime in April.
How you feeling?
I'm happy now. I feel quite happy now, yeah.
So he's not going to the jail in the Hindu, but then the wedding is in May. So that's another one to come. A month before the wedding.
How do you feel, Danielle?
Nervous. That's all I can say. If he gets jail, he's done. I'm paying someone else to marry me.
Up in Leeds, Mary Lowther and her fellow travellers are being moved on yet again. The council have given them 24 hours to leave their illegal site, but husband John and the other men have scouted out a patch of council land just under a mile away, and they've decided to go tonight.
Paul! Quick! This is hectic. Everyone's panicking. Everyone's scared that they don't get in the same ground. Everyone's trying to best each other to get there, because there probably won't be enough room for everybody. Come on, Jimmy, get in. Do you know what you call this? A gypsy wash. Haven't got time for the washroom proper tonight. Ready when you are. See ya.
To be successful, the travellers have to move fast.
The plan is that everyone's going to try and get into this camp before the police stops us. It just takes one phone call to ring the police. Then the police will come to the ground. If we're all in, they can't do nothing about it anyway. That's it.
What's the worst thing that's ever happened when you've been in a convoy?
Barricaded by the police. Here we go. Harry, we've liftoff. This is it now. On the right-hand side, this field. This is the hard part.
Why is this the difficult part?
Because we can get reported. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. And where you got lift on.
Does this mean you get first pick of the spot?
Yep, and I'm following my hubby. Because he seems to know where he's going. But if the other guys want to stay on that field, they're more than welcome to.
They have a place to stay for tonight, but how long will it last?
We'll be shifted off here in 2 days.
How do you know?
Houses, built-up areas. 2 days, we're off. Yeah, we'll get 2 days. 3 if we're lucky.
You know that people are going to be upset that you've pulled on tonight.
Sorry, that's all I have to say. And I don't mean to be cheeky or rude, but there's nowhere else to go.
Do you think people just automatically think travellers, that means criminals?
Yeah, get painted with it. That brush, yeah, you could say.
What's the worst thing anyone's ever said to you, do you think?
Or scum. John, will you put on the gas?
No, gas is gone, you have to light it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Sounds a bit chesty, believe it or not.
It's been a tiring day for Mary and baby Jimmy.
It's 10:15. My baby have no hot water, no gas, no electric. Disgusting. Hate it.
Hey, Karen, do you know what foundation is?
15-year-old Danielle is finally ready to start enjoying her hen party.
Is it just one step closer to marrying Brendan?
It's a party closer. An extra party.
It's on my phone.
It's another need probably for a disco. Yeah, here. And new clothes. And yeah, and drink, she says. But not for me, I won't be into that one.
The theme is black, pink, and bling. Except, that is, for the wife in waiting.
It's cold, isn't it?
Local householders in Leeds have woken up to find a traveller site on their doorstep. And the travellers have woken up to find the police on theirs.
Oh yeah, the kids are going to be keeping in from the houses and what have you. Any rubbish that will be tidied up and so on.
Police has just come on the ground and they're just a bit suspicious and stuff. They're wondering who owns the horses and how long are we going to stay on here? Next time we'll hear from them, probably be the verdict of going or notices to leave.
As the police leave, more travellers arrive.
What do you think of the place?
Crap.
What's it like travelling all the time?
It's very good. You get to see a lot of people. Yeah. You get out and about and everything. You get to move around loads of places. We've been nearly all the way around the earth.
After recently having her first Holy Communion, Chloe and her sister Nicole are looking forward to their dad coming out of prison.
I love you, Dad.
Nicole, can I use that pen? Can you use it? Thanks.
Oh, I'm getting so excited!
Why?
Read it out to me then.
Do you like it? The gate is open.
We'll go, Daddy! Daddy!
Where is he?
Daddy!
Despite arriving in good time, 3 hours later they're still waiting for their dad to be released.
What do you reckon's taking so long?
I think they're doing it on badness. Because every traveller that's in prison always gets treated like animals, proper animals, just because they're travellers.
Because they hate us.
And I bet my life if you asked 10 out of 10 travelling prisoners, they tell you the exact same thing.
Oh, please just let Daddy out, please, for God's sake, please.
There he is! There's Daddy! Get out! Get out! Quick.
Daddy!
Yeah. Been good. Have you?
Yeah.
What are you crying for?
She
Don't
missed
cry.
you. She thought you were right.
Yes, let me get the child. Don't cry. Don't be crying. Stop crying. Stop crying.
Chloe's dad asked not to be identified as he believes it will affect his ability to find work.
You happy that Daddy's home? Yeah.
Back home, Chloe has a surprise for her dad.
The kids is absolutely delighted to have him back. They've kind of dewed me now because Daddy's back. It's all Daddy, 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 and it's not Mummy as much, which is a good thing. It gives me a break.
What's it like having your dad back then? Has he said anything since he's been out?
That he really missed us and that he loves us.
Did you miss him?
Yeah. Really missed him. It wasn't a full family without him here.
Well, is it a full family now?
Yeah, a proper full family. Right, I'm going then, right.
Many gypsies and travellers feel it's getting harder and harder to live a traditional way of life. And for one member of the community, the battle between her traditions and the law has been lost.
It's Mary. Settee was supposed to be getting delivered today.
Oh yeah, I'm just checking to see whether you're down for the delivery.
Tell me what's happening.
I decided that I can't travel no more because how things have gone so bad. We're getting shifted too many times. I decided that I'll just move in here for my baby's sake.
Is there not a part of you that will be sad about leaving the camp?
My friends. And going out and chatting in the night. Because Travellers is a close community.
Despite Mary's regrets, like most travellers, she can't wait to stamp her own unique personality on her new home.
We're going to have a 55-inch plasma on the walls. I'm going to have a sunbed along here. I'm going to turn this in for my space. We're going to extend it, try and extend it and make it into a gym. This is the bathroom.
People don't tend to have their toilets in their trailers. Do you think John will be able to adapt to that, having a toilet in his house?
Yeah. I don't think that's going to get very hard to get used to it. No, we're not even going to get on that conversation. John will love it. He won't get off of it, right?
"15-year-old Danielle's hen party is getting underway in style.
Shirley, do you want to hold the whole bottle?
Yeah.
Attending will be up to 50 friends and family, both old and young.
It's Billy Jane!
Yeah, Mike, go say it to the whole world.
Billy Jane.
And unable to stay away from his fiancée, Brendan has also decided to come along.
I wasn't expecting to be here tonight. I expected to be in jail tonight. But I'm here now. I'm focused. What's going to do?
Please welcome Miss and Cass.
But with Danielle booking a drag queen to entertain the party, he's not entirely sure he's made the right choice.
Are you ready, boys and girls? Yeah! Right, the testicles, big sweaty hairy testicles. 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on, Danielle, come on, keep the clapper going. Hello, my darling. Oh. Did he grab you? Grab you? No grabbing. I'm going to say if he grabs me, he's going to have a fucking handful.
In 7 months' time, Brendan and Danielle are planning to get married on Danielle's 16th birthday.
I feel very lucky. Very, very lucky to marry a girl like this. Who would be lucky to marry a girl like that? Tell me.
And do you feel lucky to be marrying Brendan?
Yeah, I love him to bits. Happy with him now. Happy with my choice.
That's it. Posted that together.
We're happy with each other.
I couldn't ask for better than her. She loved my life. I tell the truth, yeah.
And will that keep you out of jail then, that part?
Of course. If I lose her, I lose my life. That's it, yeah. Of course, will.
What do you reckon of school, mate?
It's bloody chic.
Next time, we explore life before marriage for Gypsy and Traveller children.
You don't see many 7-year-olds doing that, do you?
Where growing up is a rite of passage to be celebrated.
Most people think it's ridiculous.
I can't move!
The Traveller look has become synonymous with fairy tale extravagance and sequined splendour. But the ever more outlandish designs are driven by a delicate game of one-upmanship.
Every single one of them makes an effort. You know, from the oldest woman there to the youngest kid makes an effort. And it's all about how nice your outfit is. They want to just go that step further. I mean, they've got a lot of competition because everybody does the same thing. So they've got to be a little bit more outrageous than the next one to make them stand out.
For a Traveller girl, the pressure to look good starts young. 24 hours from her first Holy Communion, 9-year-old Irish Traveller Nan girl is preparing to receive the Lord into her life for the first time. At her salon of choice.
Lady Gaga. Ra, oh la la, rama, rama.
How important is it that you look good?
Very, very important. Because there's going to be loads of people have to do. And it's important for me to look good. Because I don't want to be like, oh my God, look at her, she's so ugly.
What would make you look ugly?
Ugly dress, ugly shoes, ugly hair, ugly makeup, ugly spray tan. Patches all over you. Like, it's important to look good when you make your communion. It's important to look good for God. God wants to see you looking good.
Nan girl will take her first Holy Communion alongside 3 cousins. The competition to look the best will be intense.
Who do you think is going to look best?
Me.
The first cousin to celebrate Holy Communion alongside Nan Girl is 9-year-old Margaret.
So why is the First Communion so important to traveller girls?
Oh, it's really big day.
Because it's a really big day, a really exciting big day.
It's really important to us.
It's really important to us.
Receiving Jesus Christ.
Receiving Jesus Christ.
And so why is it so important?
We're Catholic.
Because we're Catholic and that's what we have to do.
So what's going to be your favourite bit of your communion on Sunday?
And my dress.
Receiving Jesus Christ.
And receiving Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3.
Margaret has decided to contrast her brilliant white dress with a subtle shade of brown.
You're going to look the best on your communion?
Yeah, I'm going to be the best. Like a princess, they're going to be like ugly sisters.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
These ones are good.
So Margaret, is it expensive to get your nails done?
No, not really. They're not off her anyway.
So your mum wants you to look the best?
Yeah. That's what she said to the dressmaker as well. She said, make sure.
Do you think you will?
Yeah.
So how are traveller girls different customers to your other customers?
They seem, from a very young age, they like to look nice. They like to have nails, they like to have a tan, they like the hair doing. They just really look after themselves, And it's not just like adults, it's like young girls. It's bizarre, really.
What are you looking at?
Nan Girl and Margaret will share their communion day with their elder cousin Bridget. With the ceremony just 10 days away, she is trying on her bespoke dress for the first time.
I think everyone jealous you.
Yeah, they're lovely. Do you like it, Bridget?
Yeah, I really like it.
Really nice.
Yeah. Oh, shiny.
Yeah, it's quite a short skirt. Would you be allowed to wear that in church?
Yeah. I always wear shorts underneath skirts like this. Shorts underneath.
Do you?
Yeah.
So you'd never wear a skirt this short without a pair of shorts underneath?
No.
Why's that?
Because we have respect for ourselves.
She is 12-year-old, yeah, but she gotta understand, us travellers can wear short skirts. I mean, but as long as we have respect for ourselves, we have very high standards, high morals. Do you know what I mean?
Shorts underneath it.
She always wears shorts that go underneath that there. You know what I mean? You're only showing leg. That's all she's showing in shirts. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like she's going there half naked. You know what I mean? It's only a short skirt, like short at the front, long at the back.
So you don't see it as provocative. What do you see it as?
See it as
She
just
thought it was nice.
it's nice.
Does that thought doesn't even enter your mind?
Doesn't even enter my mind, no. Really don't.
Although the majority of gypsies and travellers have now settled in permanent homes, many still spend their lives on the road travelling throughout Europe. But whether at home or abroad, the need to look good is still paramount. Bride-to-be Dolores Quilligan is a 21-year-old Irish traveller who takes the gypsy look to new levels of luxury.
We've been in every country in the world. We're driving down along sunny Spain and the beach, and at the moment in England and Ireland it's raining and snow. So, what girl wouldn't like to live our life?
Dolores and her family have been travelling through Spain for the past 6 months, following her father's business dealings. But she's about to return home to Rathkeil in Ireland for the wedding season, hoping hers will be the most extravagant the town has ever seen.
In Rathkeil everyone goes away, and it's the only time of the year that everybody is in Rathkeil. Like we're in Spain, there's some people in Italy, they're all over the place. So it's the only time they meet back in Rathkeil.
When was the last time you saw your fiancé?
About a month ago. He's in Switzerland.
What's he doing in Switzerland?
He's a salesman. Door knocking, really.
Up to 10 weddings a week can take place in Rathkeil. To ensure that it is her dress that creates the biggest impression, Dolores has been exploring some unusual creative avenues.
I wanted something different. I didn't want something anyone already had, like flowers or stars or tulips. I didn't want anything to do with a flower, because everybody in Rathkeil have flowers. So it's a cat. The top of the dress will be a whole cat coming around, the tail's coming around your neck and coming down here. The crown will be the same, and on the back of the veil is the same two cats, and the dress then is all cotch with all the same cats.
So it's going to have a cat theme?
Yeah, a cat.
The fairy tale celebrations will begin the night before the nuptials, a further opportunity to push the boundaries of fashion.
She said to me, what about a palm tree and a pineapple? Palm tree starting from here and coming the whole way up, and it's coming out in my shoulder. All the leaves of the palm tree is coming out in my shoulder.
My dress is going to be proper made out of a pineapple. Now, like the Spanish pineapples and all that kind of, like Spanish. The tuba is going to be like Spanish. And there'll be a big massive pineapple. And then the dress will be all coming down all senorita, like Spanish senorita and pineapple. And I'm going to have a big pineapple thing for my hair, like matching senorita. And that's really it, like, and that's the dress.
Dolores has charged Gypsy dressmaker of choice Thelma Medine with turning her creative vision into a reality. Although she's made dresses for gypsies from far and wide, it's the Irish travellers like Dolores who bring her the most colourful ideas.
Irish travellers are a lot more flamboyant than the English travellers. It's all to do with pride, and it's like that thing of, look at us, we're doing well. You know, my husband does well, he looks after me, and this is what he can do, he can dress us like this. Because, you know, the outfits aren't cheap, and if there's ever an unusual request, it's where you sort of sit back and go, oh, right, OK, and then you do it. That's usually off an Irish traveller who wants to have something what nobody else has ever had.
For centuries, beauty was the exclusive preserve of gypsy women. But the modern traveller man also feels the pressure to look good. Gussie is a 13-year-old Irish traveller who takes great pride in his appearance.
Describe your style to me.
Handsome, good-looking, cute, which is most girls say. Pretty much everything.
What do you think?
I've gone for ages, but just can't be asked.
Are you quite successful with the ladies?
I am, yeah. I have too many already.
How many have you got?
I've about 100 and something all over the place.
100 and something?
I really lost count. Can't really remember.
That's really fine then, thank you. Brilliant.
That's it.
On the morning of their first Holy Communion, Nan Girl and her cousins are sacrificing themselves at the altar of beauty. Nan Girl's dress did not arrive until 2:30 in the morning, putting the beautification process seriously behind schedule.
So you stayed on to help last night?
Yeah. It wasn't for us. Add more diamond for them or repair their dress. They need to be ready for today.
Half an hour before the ceremony is due to begin, there is still much work to be done.
25 minutes. What time is it? 25 minutes to go.
Keep right still for me. No, I can't do it. Mummy, I don't want
church at 12 o'clock, and my aunt rolled me, she's all stressed out. And then Nan girl is crying her ear and making her even more stressed out.
I'm not going! I'm not going!
Having spent thousands of pounds on dresses and over 24 hours in preparation, the girls are still not ready. And the service begins without them.
May all of us share the body and the blood of Christ.
You got to get just been crying. I begged you, Jesus, and I wanted you to Jesus.
Thank you for counting us worthy to stand in your presence and serve you.
Come on, in, quick.
I'm going on this way.
Big, look, there's 2 shoes. Can't fit.
Keep going.
For us then, for our salvation, he came down from heaven. By the power of the Holy Spirit, he became incarnate of the Virgin Mary and was made man. For our Saviour was crucified.
Though significantly late, the girls are in time to receive Jesus into their life. Just.
The body of Christ. The body of Christ. The body of Christ.
May Almighty God bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Mass is ended, so let us go in peace.
We've never had so much glamour in the place, have we, girls? Hey?
Yeah, the priest gave me his body of Christ. I got Jesus in my mouth.
Have a lovely day, girls. God bless you. You look wonderful, eh?
What do you think about the dresses they choose to take their communion in?
That's them, and we accept that. You know, they love to express themselves in this way. What they're attempting to do, as I see it, is trying to bring out that specialness. You know, so that people look at that and say, hey, you know, that's special. Like it or not, it's special.
Alright, and this to all the girls out there, if you're ever in Coventry, don't feel shy to ask me, chat to me or anything. And if you want to ask me out or anything, feel free. I'm a sly fiend. Alright, that'll be it. Thank you.
You took over me, took over.
The competition to look the most beautiful is as fierce as predicted.
Are you happy?
I'm very happy. I feel like that I'm the prettiest and more because people want to go, oh, I'll take your picture, you're so nice. I'll take your picture, cheek, cheek. I want to take your picture, cheek, cheek. And I feel like that I'm the loveliest and more. And I feel like a Cinderella.
You're in my way, you're blocking me spotlight.
Hey, I'm not doing it. Get me in it too, don't get one.
All right, girls. So you all look beautiful, but who looks the best?
Me. Actually, me.
No, actually me.
No, actually
Me. Look at you, look at you.
Look at you.
Look at you.
The debate remains unresolved. But having changed into their second glamorous outfit of the day, the girls are ready to do battle on the dance floor instead.
And then it's like that. And then it's like, no, it's like, then it's like. Ah!
Go, Kelly.
A traveller girl's life is mapped out from an early age.
How often do you clean your doll's house, Boo?
I clean my dollhouse. Sometimes I do. Come on.
But Boo's father is planning to cash in on Gypsy Girl's other preoccupation, fashion.
Mama, it's empty now.
In 1 month's time, 34-year-old English traveller Ronnie is going to stage a beauty contest for travellers.
The competitions for the girls to come, a modelling competition, all they have to do is walk around in a circle. You know, we'll have some judges there, some proper judges and everything for them to see. They can judge them, it's not up to me to do it. And I mean, the winner obviously will go on and hopefully be a star. You know?
Today he's looking at a potential venue. But mindful of prejudice, Ronnie has opted to be completely honest about the nature of his event.
This is to find the next Gypsy superstar.
Right, okay.
Right? What we're looking to do is find a Gypsy travelling person, yeah, who we're going to try and make into a star, yeah?
Okie doke.
You've no qualms about that, have you?
No, not really, as long as everyone behaves.
Right, well, it's not for nothing else. It's
Right.
not for a bare-knuckle fight.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
actually for this purpose.
Right.
Do you have a camera room?
Yeah.
Right, because I'll have to sit in there, because if there's any sort of like, if I think there's someone I don't want to be in here, then I will tell them, no,
Okay.
you know, from the camera room, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. The only thing, as part of our licence, we've got to give notification to the police about any events.
Yeah.
28 days in advance, so I will need to run it by them first.
Do you want me to leave your deposit now?
No, it's all right. I'll come back to you. There's no point until it's all 100% confirmed.
Right, okay then.
One person planning to enter the beauty contest is Irish traveller Sammy Joe. Age just 16, her looks are already a closely guarded family treasure. Boys are strictly off limits.
Do you have a mobile phone?
No. No, I can't have them because mum and dad would be afraid of us talking to boys on the phone, so. She's that phone, but I'm not. She's the loud one. But they're just a bit strict with me. Because
She's the oldest. She had a phone before and she was talking to boys on it.
No, it's just my dad's a bit. He doesn't want me to go yet, and he doesn't want me to talk to boys. And it's just my brother. He's more strict than my dad, and he just doesn't want me.
Even though for now she's being kept reluctantly under wraps, planning what she might wear at the next wedding is a constant preoccupation.
It's a bit revealing. Don't show me socks. What?
Really?
Why, do I look fat in it?
Yeah.
So you're not allowed a phone?
No. Not allowed.
But your brother let you wear a bra?
No.
No way! He hasn't even seen this yet.
Is keeping up appearances quite important?
Yeah. So if I seen a traveller girl I haven't seen in ages, yeah? And she's like a show, like not dressed nice and not fixed, like her hair's all up and she's not dressed fixed, like I'll say, oh, she's the very bad case and see how the girl's going around, she's a holy show now, look how bad she is. That's how a lot of people talk about you, so you have to get fixed proper when you're going off. Know what I mean?
You can't go like trumping, you know?
Yeah. Like when travel girls are cleaning up, even when they're cleaning up, even if they have jammers on, they'll try and put up in a bed top and try and fix herself while they're cleaning up, in case it's seeing travellers.
Although the traveller look is one that exudes self-confidence, underneath the glamorous outfits, not all gypsy girls are so assured.
She's older than me, like she'd wear shorts, really short shorts. But I wouldn't wear that. I'd rather cover myself up in tracksuits, things like that. And I can't show the top hair because I'd die with shame. People would be looking at me. But she would. Like she can talk to boys, I can't. It's too shameful. I'd probably shiver and shake, everything.
On her way home from Spain, Irish traveller Dolores is stopping off in Liverpool to see her dresses for the first time.
What looks best, palm tree or pineapple? I don't want pineapple to look better than palm tree, do you? She's the bride.
I think that one looks best.
Do you?
Definitely.
I think you need some more diamonds on it. Do you like it?
Everything is unreal.
it what you thought it'd be?
It's more.
Right. It's really nice, isn't it?
It's really, really lovely, Vilma. I was so worried about this wedding dress.
What do you think they'll say when they see that one then? It's going to be hard to beat, isn't it?
I hope so.
Everything
is amazing.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Everything.
Oh, thanks for that, love. Come.
Is it how you pictured it?
More.
Have you ever seen a wedding dress like this?
No. I'd say it took a long time to do, did it?
Yeah. Days. It was hard enough getting it to look like a cat. You nearly had a dog. You just pulled that down then, though?
Yeah. Oh, she looks lovely, doesn't she?
Sparkling.
Diamond is a girl's best friend.
It's fabulous, it really is.
Dolores's extravagant cat theme doesn't end with her dress. Jill Broadfoot has been charged with making sure the cake hits the same lavish heights.
The look we're going for is blingy and over the top and in your face. And it looks really nice, actually. It always looks better than what you think it will. You think, don't know about that. When we first talking about it, we were like, cat on a cake, it's not going to look good, is it? But I think it will work well.
The cat cake will eventually rise 10 tiers into the air and will be flanked by 14 smaller versions. It's one of the most expensive cakes Jill has ever made. But with such grand designs, appearances can be deceptive.
This cake is actually polystyrene. So there you go. That's one of our secrets out. The big ones are all polystyrene, they're all fake. So all the girls want big cakes, they want bigger, better, whatever, the more outrageous, the better. And the way to do it is polystyrene. I mean, the things they go for, the things that they come up with, sometimes they wouldn't work in cake, so you have to have polystyrene involved in it. You'll see people walking out, as I do, with a cake, which they think's real, and it's not, it's polystyrene. So that's quite funny.
Irish traveller Sammy Joe will soon be competing in a traveller-only beauty contest.
I like that one.
Today, she's come to purchase a new dress at Affleck's Palace in Manchester, one of the select few places that cater to the gypsy look.
That's nice, there, look. Like only blind.
So do you want to be a bit blingy?
Yeah.
A bit showy?
Yeah.
A bit out there? Give us a flash, there you go.
Oh, Mummy's life.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
You swear?
God, that's why.
Stand there, from distance.
Would you say it?
Yeah. I think that's gorgeous.
I think it looks lovely, doesn't it? Look,
it's still showy. It still shows your figure off to a T without showing your flesh. If you want more decoration, and I don't know what I did one similar. She had she had like mirrors on one side, but not a 3D flower, flat flower, but it was turquoise and acid pink, and that was stunning.
Was
stunning.
it?
Yeah. And you can have that see-through panels as well if you wanted to. If you want to show a bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you be able to do that for me?
Yeah. It's nice to have somebody that comes in that does get dolled up nowadays. I mean, really dolled up. I mean, you go down the high street and, a lot of people go out in a pair of jeans and a T-shirt now. I mean, they really get so glamorous. Suntans, the hair done, the nails done. They spend a fortune on the outfits. And for one night, that's what it's about really, isn't it? So someone like me, I think, they come with all these ideas. I mean, I buzz off them because they give me ideas as well. And I think it's fantastic. Love it. Love it. How's that one, love? Let's have a look.
That one. I like the first one.
I know.
That's nice as well, but I like the first one as
With
well.
that one, you could really dark your suntan.
Huh?
Go really dark with suntan with that
Yeah.
one.
What do you think? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? So, kind of sport, it's lovely.
Let's have a look.
Yeah,
eyes is coming out.
Although naturally more reserved than her sister, Annalise will also be entering the fashion show.
That colour's a bit grown up for you, babe. I'll go to different colour.
Black and red, I think it's too old looking for her, you know what I mean?
No, your mother will kill me. No.
It's too old looking.
Yeah, she needs something a bit more pastel. Pastel pinks be lovely, fuchsia pinks.
Yeah.
A different colour.
You can't breathe, actually.
She's the faint on me, turn around.
Despite its popularity, the glamorous traveller style is a relatively modern development. And not all gypsies are so enamoured with the new look, Sammy Joe's grandmother included.
They show too much of their body. I don't like it at all. What can you do? That's the young generation, isn't it? The thing you can do about it. Years ago, if you got out dancing like that and now with them clothes on you, you'd be booed to death.
Why do you think they dress like that?
Get themselves noticed. But what can you do? It's their fashion, it's their world, isn't it? Not ours.
What did you wear when you were their age?
Maybe a school frock. I wore a lot of pyjamas.
Rathkeale in County Limerick is one of the richest towns in Ireland, with travellers making up around half the population. During the wedding season, up to 10 ceremonies will take place here every week, each accompanied by a no-expense-spared night-before party. To ensure she stands out, Dolores Quilligan has commissioned a Spanish-themed dress.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah, very comfortable.
I didn't think it would be. Are you pleased with how it looks?
Yeah.
Has anyone in Rathkeale had a pineapple and a palm tree?
No, we're the first. I'd say we will be the last there to have a pineapple and a palm tree.
How big a deal is the night before the wedding?
It's like a big deal. It's like the last night you're single, really.
It's nearly as big a deal as the day of the wedding. You have to look nearly as nice, but there's nothing white.
Not on my face because it'll go into my eyes.
Where?
Just along here, top of me.
So are you sad about tomorrow? She's getting married.
Yeah, like I'm sad because, you know what I mean, like I'm the only one left, so like when you're used to having a sister around, it's hard kind of to see her gone, really. You know what I mean? Like when you have a sister and she's gone in, she's married, like you're left kind of on your own, but no one really. She's getting married, she'll have her own husband and her own caravan, like and everything.
Despite their extravagant cost, the pineapple and the palm tree are not conducive to free movement. But fortunately, the girls have ordered a luxury limousine to transport them to the venue.
How am I going to get in, Mama? How am I going to get into the limousine?
Put your two legs, Shantae.
It's diving outside.
Open the door to that, quick.
Yeah, come in.
I can't get in, so much
Oh, you can't get in?
I can't get in there, how do you mean?
What?
How do the doors get in?
Go down that way.
The rain is getting on, just tried.
Twist your body.
I can't, my best.
It won't push you, twist your body.
Go the other side where you're not going to see us.
At a nearby hotel, the outfit's creator, Thelma Medine, has arrived with a wedding dress, ready for tomorrow's ceremony.
That's it, well done. I've got to admit, when they said a palm tree and a pineapple, it was a bit, now you're going too far. But when you see it, it looks quite nice. Different, really different, but nice.
Yeah.
sounds ridiculous, but it is lovely. It really is lovely.
Has everyone seen what Dolores is wearing tonight? And what do you think of it?
It's beautiful!
Because our philosophy is whatever they want, we give them. When she asked for that, I just thought, she'll just say, you're going a bit far now. She wants something that no one else has had. It's not always a good thing that no one else has had, a palm tree and a pineapple.
Have you ever seen anything like it before? No! What's she wearing?
We never say no, we'll do anything. That's right. Yeah. But I'd say up to now, this is probably the most outrageous request we've ever had, really.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Having invested in a new outfit, Sammy Joe is almost ready for the beauty contest. But one last crucial stage remains. When it comes to achieving the traveller look, being brown is just as important as bling.
Obviously, all traveller girls get sunbed to look dark, makes them look nicer, if you know what I mean? So, it's just important. All traveller girls have to get them. You get, everybody says, that young one's like a ghost. She needs to go and get a sunbed, you know what I mean? So, some girls say come every day, but I don't get that many. I get 3 a week.
Is there any kind of negative side effect to it?
Which mean like getting cancer? Yeah. Yeah, like some people say you get cancer off the sunbeds, but I haven't met one traveller girl that got cancer. Only country people say that. They say girls get cancer of how many times they get on them and all this. They don't, honestly. I've never, probably some girls might have did because they get one every day, you know what I mean? Obviously you're gonna end up getting it, but I don't know.
If you did know somebody got it, would it stop you going to sunbeds?
If I knew someone that got it, I'll get like 2 a week. I'd cut it down a bit more, maybe 1 a week. If I knew that someone got it, I wouldn't get as much. But at the end of the day, if I get cancer, I get cancer, and that's it. I might not get cancer, right? But at least I still look good, you know what I mean? Oh, freezing.
In Liverpool, Sammy Joe and her sister are arriving at the traveller-only beauty contest.
How are you feeling?
Nervous. I'm a bit excited now. I'm a bit nervous, but a bit excited. Someone help!
After a series of setbacks, Ronnie finally found a venue to accommodate his venture.
Chandeliers, red carpet, you name it, we've got it. Roughly, we're going to have somewhere in the region of about 50 girls who's going to be on, you know, but whether we'll be able to get through them all and for them all to join in the competition, I really don't know whether we're going to have the time.
But despite Ronnie's extensive preparations, the competition is less substantial than expected. Only 4 contestants have entered.
You know, there's been girls come, go. There's been people come, go. And then, like, we've got down to people who really want to be that type of thing now at the end, you know?
Begging me, Grandpa, please, Grandad, beg you, please, don't make me fall upside down. I'm a bit of show, please, beg you.
In spite of the poor attendance, nerves are running high.
Please, no, I really don't want to do it.
I'd probably fall.
For Gypsy and traveller girls, new experiences are rare. The challenge of performing, unprecedented.
Very scared. I feel like I'm gonna fall upside down. When I get like this, my feet start shaking. I'm gonna collapse.
You're shaking, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, shit. 3, 2, 1, hands down.
Just make me feel bad.
Please, I beg you, please.
I'm not doing this.
Ronnie has engaged 4 judges, his wife, Maria, a modelling agent, and 2 local hairdressers.
Someone go up! I'm gonna get sick. Someone go up. You're next.
I'm not going up.
While the girls attempt to impress the judges, downstairs, Ronnie has opted not to watch his vision unfold.
It's just out of respect to the girls, to be honest with you.
I love the system here.
I'm a married person. I've got a wife, I've got 2 kids. My wife's up there, she's organising all that type of thing. Although I want to make somebody into something, it's against my beliefs to sit up there and watch, you know?
The girls have overcome their nerves, but it will be up to the judges to select a winner.
Just pull it like that. Just pull the top one.
At the home of the bride-to-be, Thelma is helping Dolores into her lavishly created cat-themed dress.
You look gorgeous. We got here too late to go to your, the night before outfits. What does everyone say when they see you?
Everyone was amazed with them.
Were they?
Yeah. They couldn't believe how nice they were.
Was no one shocked?
The whole hall was shocked because they were saying, oh, this is your night before dress, I don't want to see your wedding dress.
Yeah. They won't know what to expect, will they now?
No.
And you've kept it as a secret, have you?
Nobody knows. No one.
No one. Where's your one?
I have yours. What's it? My one is this one.
Mama. 1 minute, I'm going to fall over the Ken Kings. I can't because the Ken Kings calling it.
Having negotiated the door, the bride boards one of the largest and most expensive carriages Rathkeale has ever seen. While the dress's creators battle the elements,
Quick, hurry up, we're going to lose the wedding.
Dolores is transported to the church in full gypsy splendour. In Liverpool, while the girls wait nervously in the wings, the judges are attempting to decide the winner of the traveller-only beauty contest.
I'm going to go for number 2. Number 2. Yeah, Sammy J.
Yep. See, Sammy J also had something as well, but I think with number 1, she basically had it.
It depends what you're looking for. I think number 1's quite classically beautiful.
Yeah.
But number 2's embodies everything that traveller girls are. Do you know what I mean? She's very kind of glamorous. She's got all the bling and.
After much deliberation, the recipient of the coveted crown can finally be revealed. Despite scoring points for her gypsy look, Sammy Jo has missed out.
There we go, Donna.
The crown goes to Romany Gypsy, Montana.
She does look lovely, this girl, yeah? But she just come real plain and simple. Her dress was just all squashy diamonds, all her. She only had a bit of studs and ears, a bit of makeup, didn't she? Just a bit of foundation. That's all she had. But we all knew she was going to win. That's why. Because she really is lovely. And she deserves it.
She really does deserve it.
It's been a long day, hasn't it? Long day. It's been a long day for all of us, hasn't it? But let's just hope something comes out of it for some of the girls. You know?
I will come back here next year, like, go on a diet and fix myself up better. But I won't do it as a job because my brother will kill me. Break my legs.
One more. Lovely. 3, 2, 1.
At the reception venue in Rathkeale, the displays of wealth continue.
We're the proper travellers. We are the Rathkeale travellers.
We're living to the best, driving poor
Porsches, Ferraris, rack hills like Beverly Hills. I tell you.
Right.
What's your best car?
My first car, right. I'll chat to you later, yeah?
But it's not only in the car park that big impressions can be made. The guests have attended a host of weddings during the week, with a new outfit for every occasion.
From your toes to your bows, it has to be sparkling. It has to be diamonds. Diamonds everywhere. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
I want to thank Glamour for making my wedding dress so nice. I want to thank the cake lady and all the Gypsy's wedding.
We think of travellers as being like unconventional, unpredictable and uncontrollable, probably. Usually people have restrictions on what they want or what they can wear or what they want to do. Not them. What she's wore today, it won't be forgotten. You know, everyone will remember that. You know, she's known as Cat Girl now, that's it.
Right, the police is here.
I think the police hate us.
Next time, gypsies and travellers come up against the law.
What do you think of the police?
Crap.
Don't worry about the police. Just tell them I'm the daddy.
But despite the authorities, still find a way to celebrate.
My wedding, I tell the truth, I want a couple of balls and I want a good fight.